Hello, hello.
Hello. I almost hit the wrong damn button here.
I think this is the first time I haven't been on my phone when we've come up. I got everything done quick. Guys, I had to just move it back a little bit on my stomach. I had to take some Tums. I'm feeling like a little, you know.
Oh, yeah, I
It's one
don't
of
like
those
my
days.
stomach gets sick. I don't like
Yeah.
that.
I've been up since like 4 a.m. and it's like, and then I thought, why didn't I do the show earlier? Well, whatever. We're here now. Hello, Sugar Plum, Twisted Maiden. How are you? Sofa, Indiana.
Good.
Carol H, right? Ronan, nice to see you. Maeve,
Hey,
nice to see you. I hope I say that right. Barbara Buffalo, Cheryl DeTilio, Laura, Freeside. I hope Dale is feeling better.
Hey, Easy.
I think Dale is. Where do you see? Oh, fuck. Here he goes again. He's fucking with me. Fucking easy sugar plum. Sugar easy. Easy plum. Easy plum.
Yep.
That's what he's going to be.
Yep.
Easy plum. Thomas. Oh my goodness. Thomas, how are you? I have to put the link in the
Thomas.
chat. I did forget to do that. Okay. I thought, hey, Steffers.
Hello, Steffers. How's everybody doing?
Look, me thinking I did everything.
Carol.
I didn't.
Laura, where is Dale? Is he sick? I think he's
Stinky.
feeling better.
I think he is sick. I thought it was Laura that was sick. Hey, Freya. I thought that it was Laura, but I texted a little bit earlier and I could have I don't know. I think I was talking to Dale. I don't know. I never know who I'm talking to. It could be Dale or Laura. I don't know. So thank God I don't, say anything I shouldn't be saying. You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about. I know.
Hello, Grandma G. I was listening to Sia, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to come on tonight. Just be like, I don't need no dollar bills. What is it? Dollar bills to have fun tonight. Fun tonight. Oh, God. I just miss music and dancing so fucking much. It's like, I love it.
I know.
Hello,
Ian. How are you?
Yeah, it just gets me all, a little bit more hyped up from feeling yucky.
Music is just great. I love music.
Oh yeah. Hold on, I gotta check something out.
She's checking it out.
Aw, it's Jimmy. Aw, beautiful. Him and his daughter. What a beautiful picture.
Hey, Jimmy.
Aw, hello. Beautiful.
Cheryl says,
he looks
Dale,
so
your thumbnail.
It's fucking hilarious. Aquanet hairspray is traced back to all the problems. Oh, yeah. You want to know why? Listen, I seen that and I was like, I got to go with it. And then I had to go and find in the memes, like an Aquanet, and I couldn't believe I found it. And it just brings me back. The cans, we would now remember that I had hair down to my ass and we would tease it and it would be all up. And me and my best friend, she had long hair too. She was like 5 foot and I was 6 foot. But when we sat in the Ford Escort, like our hair would like touch in the middle, like where your arm would go. And we would smoke our cigarettes out the door. Out the window so our hair wouldn't go on fire. But it would be like a whole can each and we're sniffing it. And I was just telling Crazy Brad, I tried to curl my hair a certain way, put hairspray. It was too much hairspray. Then I tried to straighten it tonight.
Hang on. Who's Jenna?
I don't know who that is. I have no clue who that is.
Show your face.
Hello, Brian. I'm so glad you enjoy my thumbnail. I try to make good thumbnails to be funny.
Yeah. The thumbnail makes me just laugh. The Aquanet. The Aquanet one. It just cracks me the heck up.
Yes,
because it's so true. That's what we did back in the 80s. Yes, in the 80s. Yep, definitely. Yep, the big hair. Definitely.
Okay.
Gotta love it.
You sound low a little. I don't know. People tell me I sound low. I don't know. Jim's always loud. You sound low now, mother.
Okay.
Hey, Jim. Ty.
How are you?
Sugar. I'm doing fine. How are you? Hey, Gemma's Journey. Don. How you doing? Feel a little sick.
Corbin is here. Look at Ty Corbin creeping out from underneath the mulch.
Pencil, how are you? Ty jumps in once in a blue moon. I don't know where he comes from, but hello, Kathy. I think I said Indiana, right?
Hey, Ty Corbin, how far are you from Ely, Nevada?
Okay, is that better?
Oh, Jesus. I don't think he's that far. Beehive. Yeah, no, well, I didn't use Beehive then. We just teased it up with fucking everything. So,
oh, yeah, they do have the beehive hair.
Yeah,
Is that better?
Know.
Does it sound better?
Yeah, it does. I don't know what name you have here. Jim. Jim?
Say that again. I'm sorry. I couldn't hear you. You're very low.
Oh, shut up.
I'm just kidding.
I don't know what your name is there.
Well, what does it say?
Jenna.
What's the last name?
Tolles.
Tolles. Genitals.
Genitals. Oh, genitals. Oh.
Hey, Brian.
All right. Look.
Maybe I should change it to, I don't know, just Mike. Or Mike Honcho.
I think we don't like it, right?
You know Mike Honcho? Crazy Brad?
Hello,
hey,
Brian.
How are you?
Is he a neighbor of yours?
I don't think so.
I got a call. Listen to this, Belle. Just tell you how weird the world is. And a guy calls me and he says, hey, Jim, you know Mike Honcho and Crazy Brad are neighbors? I says, neighbors in Christ? And he says, no, like physical neighbors.
Neighbors in Christ. Oh, my God. Yeah, no, I don't think he likes me, and I don't think I like him because I have him blocked.
I always thought all these 2 years that Mike Honcho was just Mike. It's not. And Crazy Brad knows that's her neighbor.
Oh, well, I don't know that. But I thought it was just Mike. It's not. So do I like this person or don't I?
I don't know. I don't know who he is. I know he was timing people out fucking 7 to a clip on Johnny's show last night. He had a little issue.
Okay, then yeah, he ain't. He's. I don't like him. Then I don't like him.
I've never had an issue with him. But yeah.
Yeah. No. I don't know. I have an issue that I can't remember. But everybody would say hello to him, and it's funny you said that because I thought it was just Mike as well, but I knew Mike Honcho, and I was like,
maybe I get it wrong. What do I know?
Once you block somebody in one chat, I think they're blocked in all chats.
Yeah, Belle, Mike Honcho is not just Mike. So
no. Is he your neighbor?
There's that. It doesn't matter who he is.
That's a yes. I do want to tell you guys something very seriously. It's not hater stuff or anything. It's about the Church of Latter-day Saints.
Hey, Ty,
oh, Jesus Christ.
No, Belle. I think it's time you converted.
Should I?
Yeah. That's crazy, Brad.
Did you convert?
Jim, I don't need your bullshit, so
what are you talking about? I can't talk about Jesus. Are you that much of a what do you you don't believe in the Lord our Savior?
You know what? I don't need to listen to what spews out of your mouth. So stop.
What?
Listen. Let's
I don't understand.
Talk about what we need to whatever talk about. Come on, everybody get along.
Hey Gemma, how are you? I haven't seen Gemma for a long time.
No, Gemma's journey. I don't know.
Why's your stomach all fucked up?
I don't know. I really don't know. I've been awake since 4 o'clock this morning, and I just don't know. So I took like 4 Tums, the biggest ones you could possibly take.
What are you drinking?
Did you eat something bad?
What's that? What's in that cup?
What? Oh, it's this LaCroix. It's my seltzer, which I think the seltzer too fucks up my stomach. I'm not supposed to really drink seltzer with my stomach surgery, but you know, a lot of times it doesn't bother me. But one night I was drinking it, I just vomited. And so it must have been too much for my stomach. It just made me vomit. when you get that nausea. I can't take that nausea. I'd rather just vomit than be nauseous all fucking night.
I don't know how you drink that. That's nasty.
Yeah, well, I used to just drink water. I don't know. After my knee surgery, it was just a little bit, I don't know. I still drink the water. It has to be ice cold. But this, I got a seltzer.
Sometimes when I drink water, it makes my stomach upset as well. So I don't know. Not all the time, but there are times.
Ice water is not that bad. Yeah. I see that Joe went on. All about me, of course. Everything's about me. Now I'm buying her bots. Joe, just observing. Now I'm buying her bots.
Speaking of neighbors, we got in contact with one of her neighbors. Actually, the woman was posting publicly about what a piece of shit and drug addict this cunt is. And we got a hold of her. She could end up on the wheel of haters on Friday night. You never know. But
I'm looking forward to that. Somebody else told me, hey, Jeremy M. Somebody else told me they're fucking looking forward to that one as well.
I mean, I don't know who I'd rather live next to. Just Observing or Mike Honcho.
I don't know clearly if he's blocking out people. Did they figure that out? Was it really him in Johnny's doing that?
It was either him or Texas Granny, so I'm going to, everybody else was removed. So, yeah, I'm going to say it was.
Okay, yeah. I don't think Texas Granny would do it. Why would she?
No.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Just Observing. She's about to, her name, and here's the great part. This neighbor knows all about her drug history and and everything else. So get ready, Just Observing. You could be the next contestant. What'd you think, Belle? You might not have heard it because the show was taken down, not taken down for strikes.
Right.
What'd you think of laying pipe taking it up the ass last night from his own brother?
I didn't see it. I heard a bit about it. And I heard somebody had told me that he seemed a little bit nervous. Like, I think he was coming on somebody's panel. Was it Betty or somebody's and going off or something like that? So he must have been watching. But I heard it was a lot of information.
Well, let's go over it.
Go ahead.
Crazy, what did you think of the interview with laying pipe's brother? Pretty interesting.
She didn't see it. Go ahead. Tell me.
Nope. No desire to.
Yeah, she was over in Watcher and Betty's chat. She knows all about it through aggregate. So
okay. Tell me.
You gotta do my thinking for me, would you?
No, you weren't over there, Betty's last night?
Yeah. You do your own thinking there.
No,
I really don't care.
No.
Really don't care.
Tell me what happened. I want to know.
Crazy Brad, are you Mormon?
Why does it matter to you?
I'm just wondering.
Well, it shouldn't matter. It's none of your business.
Okay. So here's the deal. So obviously, laying pipe is not Mormon. And his brother pretty much said that since July, he disappeared, moved out there to Orlando to be with some girl, which we know is Betty Hayward. Since he's been out there, he's called his two brothers probably half a dozen times begging for money. $100 here, $300 here. His car, his truck broke down. He was living in the pickup truck, which is interesting because it brings up a lot of interesting questions. If he's with Betty Hayward and he's with Fumble Nuts, why aren't they taking care of him? Drives across the country, they probably don't have any money either. Or is he getting the money for Betty and drugs? So his brother says that he had a major pill problem. His brother said that he lost his house. Listen to this. Him and his wife owned a house. I guess they got an inheritance after his parents died.
Okay.
The house was paid off and they still lost it. Now you wonder, how can you lose a house? He didn't pay his HOA dues. And in the state of Nevada, you could take a house for you have to pay those, Belle?
Yeah, it's like there's dues that I pay every month. Yes, but they don't call them HOH.
He didn't do those. He didn't pay those.
And they'll take it. It's better not to pay the mortgage first.
Right. They took his fucking house, this loser. So then he goes on to say that he believes that Ruben Sanchez and him could have been, homoing out together.
Huh? Okay, Not surprising. I mean, on Ruben's end.
Yeah. And I don't know that laying pipe goes that way. You know what I mean? But listen, you never know. I personally don't think it, but, I've always thought Ruben had a little sugar in his tank. And what's interesting is he didn't know anything about podcasters or YouTubers or anything. And he basically nailed that entire group over there. Smashed them. He says, he goes, I don't know who my brother's with, but I guarantee you it's low-level people. I guarantee you that it's people that are scum, drug addicts. He said that he had a pill problem. Now, they can't blame it on some hater. They can't blame it on some other channel. This is his brother, right? I mean, and his brother is highly successful. Big brokerage firm. Who's over there, Crazy Brad? Who's over there in the background? Mike Honcho, stop by?
Listen, I heard that it was one of the best interviews of yours.
Well, and the weird part is it was coming from a point in a situation like Johnny's family just hates him when we interviewed them. But this guy's brother was like, listen, we know we're going to get a call one day. And he's going to come home in a box. And then I guess, so then it came, he actually said that. Then I guess right before laying pipe left California, he made a stop over a bunch of the haters' houses out there, including Johnny's. Did you know this?
Well, didn't that laying pipe, didn't they all go to Johnny's?
So laying pipe went to several places. And everybody's house he went to got cable hooked up for $150 under the table. So that's how he made enough money to get across the country. He was hooking up illegal cable for people.
Oh, okay.
If I was a cable guy, but I didn't work for a company, you had me come over there and I popped it on.
And then you get the cash for it. Right. I got it.
Right. You hand me a little taste. And Johnny says, well, we only got 40 channels and only half the channels worked. So the interesting part is it goes to show you. If we look at it, Belle, and then I'm done talking about this, laying the pipe, homeless. Betty Hayward living with her mom. Twin mama living with her daughter, homeless, living with her mom until her mom died. You've got Stoney living on her daughter's couch, whatever the fuck. I mean, you can go down what's her name? Watcher of Crazy is living in her mom's house, paying rent, but it's an inheritance. You continue to go down the list of these people. And it's just insane to the level of garbage that exists. We got a new person up here.
Yeah, that's Swarty. You know Swarty. You met him here before.
I've never seen him. Is he one of Crazy Brad's neighbors as well?
He's in Colorado.
He's been on your show before, a long time ago.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he used to come on a lot. And then
he had drug issues and he beat the drug problem, right? He was a Denver Broncos fan?
Jim Terry, you know who I am, bud. Quit playing around.
You look different. You're shaven and you've lost a ton of weight if you're the same guy. Has he lost a lot of weight? Okay. I know who you are.
No, I have not lost a lot of weight. And I work in the oil fields in Colorado, providing your heat and gas and all that good shit, dude. Don't talk shit on me, bud.
Well, I didn't talk shit. I just said, see how intimidated these moist motherfuckers are by a real man?
Swarty, you really do look like you lost weight.
He lost a shitload of weight. This is the guy that had a drug problem. Is this the guy that had the drug problem? He used to be on Lincoln Canes or no?
Yeah.
No, I never had a fucking drug problem, dude. What are you talking about?
What?
Dude, you're already spreading shit about me and you don't even know who I am. Motherfucker. Dude, I swear to God. Dude, I will reach through that camera and wring your fucking neck, Jim Terry.
My what?
Yeah, you heard me.
Were you drinking tonight, Swarty?
No, not at all.
Swarty,
I wasn't. Hold on, Belle. Hold on, Belle. I don't want this to get on. I was not trying to insult you. There was a guy that came up here a while ago. He wore a Denver Broncos hat. He was in an apartment. He was high as a kite. He had a drug issues. He talked about it. If that wasn't you, then I apologize. You look a little bit like
no, that was totally not me at all.
My fault.
I don't know what the fuck you're even talking about, dude.
Belle thinks it's the same guy too. Belle, I don't know. What do I know?
Swarty, you tell everybody your whole story. What are you talking about right now? What are you on? It's not you. Are you really swerty tonight? What's happening?
Yeah, it's Saturday night. It's me. What?
You have gotten skinny.
Oh, now you're going to say I've gotten skinny.
Your face was very skinny.
You know they're going to clip all this shit, right?
Oh, they clipped us already. Don't worry.
No, just saying.
I was complimenting the guy. I was complimenting the guy. I wasn't trying to insult you. You look like you've lost weight. That's not a bad thing.
No, I did not lose any fucking weight, dude. I was trying to gain weight. Like in the gym, like pumping shit.
What
like,
gym? I'm the only gym you've been near. What gym you been going into?
All right. Okay. You look nice and fluffy. Is that better?
Yeah, he's been going to Shape's gym.
All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Okay. Oh, Lord.
Is that better?
Yes. I thought, hey, Smoke.
You need to lose some weight, Swerty.
Yeah.
Do I really need to lose some weight? Dude, you want to see the size of my fucking pecker?
Your pecker? No, I think I've already.
Yeah, of course. Crazy Brad does.
I think that pecker is flipped out already, Jim.
Hey, 𝘿𝙀 knows I would never porn bomb her.
You know what's interesting, Bell, is if this guy has a huge dick, then that shows that the universe is balanced.
I do have a huge dick, and I.
Has anybody seen Mosh's dick?
Oh my God! Yes.
Holy fucking shit!
Yes.
Did you hear that they were going to get him for child porn about a week ago?
Hey, 𝘿𝙀, I missed you. 𝘿𝙀, I missed you, girl. I really did.
I missed you too, honey. I was wishing you well.
I know you went to detox and you did all the shit that you need to do in life.
Yeah. And that's why I texted you, and Crazy Brad was concerned.
Yeah.
We wanted to make sure you were okay. But
Me and you talk. We're good. Everything's fine.
Yeah, of course. Wait, Jim, what? I think he was.
Wait, so I guess they were gonna. I guess this happened a couple of days ago. Hey, Mosh was getting ready to get charged with child pornography.
What?
You guys haven't heard about this?
No,
I gotta double check.
Yeah, you better not be making up shit like this.
They're saying that he has a 5-year-old's penis.
5-year-old, you an idiot. You're just such an idiot. I know he was dating, or not dating, seeing an underage girl for so many years, but obviously
bitch
caught up with them. Bitch. So you got me there, because I was like, wait a minute, did something happen? Because people were questioning, wait, you know her this many years, so this means you hooked up at this age and all this kind of crap.
Yeah, his dick is so small he urinates on his own testicles.
I can't even see it in the lace panties. I mean, that was a little bit difficult to see. Did you see that?
Women's panties, or do men wear panties like that too? I don't know. Go figure.
No, they're women's panties. Marissa got him matching dresses. They got matching dresses and everything. Hey, Leanne. How are you? Swerty, you doing okay?
Crab pizza? What the hell is crab pizza?
I don't know. But our poor Swerty, I think.
First of all, Bill, this guy has lost 30 to 40 pounds. Easy. Number two, this is the guy that he came on my show and talked about his problems. I didn't really, if he works for the oil and gas fields, this guy's making a couple of $100,000 a year.
Oh yeah, he has, that's what he does. And he did have a drug issue and alcohol, and he stopped. He cleaned up for a while. And then I think it was a couple of months ago, Crazy Brad was thinking about him. And I was like, I was thinking about him. So I shot him a text. He said, hey, I'm fine. And then a week later, I seen him up on somebody's panel. And I was like, oh, God. I was like, Swerty. No, he really is a good kid. It all started because of a woman. That's where it started. She broke his heart. I forgot what happened, but they were madly in love. Hey, Kiri. Hello, Cluckers, Dale. And he was very heartbroken, Jim, and his life went downhill. Yeah. And it does.
That's terrible.
And then
he been a couple of years ago, right?
Yeah. I mean, like when we first met him.
Is he froze?
Yeah, he's
frozen
frozen
for like 4 minutes. This is the best Swarty there is. He was heavy on Lincoln Kane's show for a while, wasn't he?
He was never fat. For him.
No, heavy. Like he was over at Lincoln Kane's a lot. Heavy.
Oh, yeah. Yes. All
yeah,
right.
I'd be interested to know what he thinks of the whole Lincoln Kane beating and, molesting his girlfriend online. What'd you think of that, Swarty? What'd you think of when Lincoln Kane sexually assaulted his girlfriend twice on his panel? Did you see that?
No, I really
didn't. You heard about it?
No.
Kyrie.
You didn't hear about it?
No, not really.
He was gone for a while.
Oh,
he was gone during that time.
Okay. Where were you? Where'd he go?
I was working, dude.
24/7?
I work in the oil fields in Colorado, bud.
You got to be making some huge money, Swarty. What are you pulling down a year? About 160,000?
Hey, Debbie.
Yeah, if I show up to work and just keep a positive attitude like me, it's got to be well over 150 grand. Easy.
Who's that in the background, Crazy Brad? Is that Mike Honcho?
Swarty. I hope you're okay.
Belvy, I'm so sorry that I disappointed you, dude.
No.
I really am.
No, you didn't disappoint me. I just want you to be okay.
No, I actually mean that because
you're a good guy.
You're a friend of mine in life, and I showed you like pictures of me and my niece and like shit like a couple of years ago. I've known Belvy for years now. You motherfuckers don't even understand that, dude.
And you were in the Army, right? Or Marines? Army.
No, it was the Army.
Army.
Who cares about that?
What do you mean? Who cares? That's a big thing.
It hurts so bad.
Oh,
are you doing okay now, Swarty?
I try.
I know you tried to call. I'm sorry I missed your phone call. But we could always talk off YouTube. But yeah, you need to get back into that happy little place you were in.
Belle, can I bring
dude,
something
I'm
up?
actually a good person, dude. I'm a good person. I just made bad choices.
Nobody said you're a bad person. You're not a bad person.
How long ago was the breakup with him and his love or this girl or whatever? How long ago? Was it like a couple years ago? Like 20 years ago?
No, Swarty, when you were with that girl, wasn't it like 2.5 years ago when we met?
Who, the one that I met on YouTube?
The one that broke your heart. The one that got you all fucked up.
Dude, I actually met a girl on YouTube. Believe it or not. Yeah.
That's your mistake.
Was her name Arkansas?
No, not at all.
But wasn't there a girl before that?
Yeah.
That's
how long ago was that? I feel like we're in a court case. How long ago was that?
She was actually a good gal, and she did her best to.
I'll be right back.
Yes. Ate the best to help you, and it didn't work out. And I remember you went on a downward spiral after that.
Right. That's where my life fucking crashed.
Yes.
What broke you two up, Swarty? What was the breakup?
I will be honest with you, dude. I am a fucking military veteran, dude. I tried my best. I did my all. I fucking tried so much, dude. Like, fuck me in my life, man.
Well, hold on, Swarty. What broke
and
you?
And that girl cheated on me and told me
why, Swarty? Swarty, why did she cheat on you? Let's get to the bottom of this. Why? You seem like a nice guy.
Because I feel like all the women now in this day and age, they're fucking cheaters.
Was she white?
It doesn't matter.
That's a no.
But Black girl? She is.
Okay.
No, seriously.
She was.
They're fucking cheaters.
Where is she at now?
She's in Denver, Colorado. Just like
I say we call her right now and ask her what her fucking problem is, Swarty. I'll call her right fucking now. You put her number in the back chat. I'm gonna call her and say, "What's your fucking problem?"
Hey, here's the funny part about it. You know when you got a cheater on your fucking phone line, they give you a Google phone number. That way they can never be tracked.
You don't know where you were dating a woman that broke your heart. You don't even know where the fuck she lives.
Nope. Not at all.
Okay.
Well, actually, I do know where she lives, but
big
I'm
titties?
not gonna be. Hey, I'm not gonna be a stalker, dickhead.
Big titties?
Medium size.
Tight puss? Puss was good?
Yeah.
Butthole? All three inputs? Mouth, butt, puss?
Not really.
2 of the 3? Butthole, mouth?
No, she always shut down the butthole.
She did. You tried, though. You were into that. You wanted to get in that motherfucker like you were in the oil fields.
I love see when Swarty laughs. Yeah.
Swarty really in the butthole. I mean, like over the top and doesn't talk about it publicly. Heard it's like her thing.
Oh my God, Oliver.
Oh no, she actually liked it when she liked it when I pulled her hair. Like she was weird like that.
Like what else? What would you do? Tell me how this went down, Swarty. What happened?
Yeah, like for real, dude. She was like pull my hair and like grab my fucking shit and spank my fucking ass while you're fucking me and like tell me dirty thoughts.
What would she say?
Like,
what were her? I want to hear a woman's dirty thought.
Good God.
Okay.
I do too. I want to hear it.
Yeah. Swarty. I heard Swarty on Lincoln Kane said she used to call him the N-word. Is that true, Swarty?
Oh God. Did she tell you were a bad boy? Like, did she put a leash around your neck? Like,
I don't know, Kyrie.
I can tell you exactly.
You guys are being assholes now, but
no,
anyway.
no, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
I'm not. Oh yeah,
Come on.
Hey, did you know I went on Betty Hayward's? Did you know I went on Betty Hayward's fucking channel last night?
How'd that go?
No.
You'd be perfect for her.
Dude, I was okay. You let me up on the panel, right? You let me up on the panel. Thank you so much. Even though I'm a prick and you know I'm gonna be a asshole or whatever. I'm not on anyone's side. And you know that. Thank you. But you know what they did? They disintegrated me into a pile of shit. And they were like, oh, well, you just want to open up the panel to a bunch of fucking degenerates.
Listen, that's like vomit. That's like vomit telling shit it stinks. Swarty, let me ask you.
How are you?
Swarty, let me tell you something. You are compared to Betty Hayward's first 2 husbands. You're like fucking Brad
What do you
Pitt.
mean 2 first husbands? Are you serious? Has she actually been married? Dude, has she actually been married twice?
Yeah, one of her husbands came on her show, and
no,
he used to
don't fucking lie to me, man. Has she actually
one of her
been
husbands.
Twice?
Hold on, Swarty. One of her husbands came on my show, and he used to eat roadkill, possums, raccoons, and shit, and feed it to her. They lived in the woods.
Yes,
he was on our fucking show. This isn't a joke. She was married twice. Both guys were staunch junkies, and and one guy kind of looks like you a little bit. So I'm surprised she didn't go for you because at least you're making $150,000 a year, and they're not going to let you up there because that's fumble nuts as women. He wants to have their attention. They ain't going to let another rooster in the hen house. I mean, what kind of competition is Ruben Sanchez, who likes men, and laying pipe, who's got tits?
Yeah, Swarty, I'm sorry they treated you that way. Hello, homegrown.
Hey. How y'all doing?
Homegrown, how are you doing?
All right.
Balvi, you actually have my phone number. Like me and you actually talk in real life.
Yep. We have many times.
Yeah, and these other cocksuckers, they want to talk some shit, but yet they don't want to give their phone numbers. They don't want to talk some shit, whatever.
They're like a clan of, I don't know. They're not nice.
Dude, it seems almost like they kicked me out of the fucking house. Like, it sucked, man.
They kicked you out?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, Swarton, I haven't seen your sister in a long time. How's she doing?
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
𝘍𝙬.
Yeah.
Are you talking about 𝘍𝙬?
Yeah. You doing all right?
𝘍𝙬's doing fine in Wyoming.
I think she
Oh,
still goes
okay.
on LC sometimes, right?
I can't even believe that you knew that my sister was online.
Who's his sister? Which girl is that on Lincoln Kane's?
Her name is 𝘍𝙬, dude.
Is that the girl with the real long hair?
No. She's like comes back from parties and like joins up randomly.
She hot?
Her hair is like kind of
well,
wavy.
I guess a bunch of guys think she's hot, but
no, she
does have
not who you think she is. She's
Okay.
I know who you're thinking she is. She's not that one. She's not Alexis P. She usually sits there. She's very thin, kind of frail looking. No disrespect.
I'm in contact with Alexis P. She's hot as fuck.
Yeah, she's got a man now. He's up in Michigan.
Oh, she said
Hey, Christine, what's going on with the fucking hacking and the wheezing?
I have a cold.
Aw, Christine. We hope you feel better.
Thank you.
Hey,
hello, Christine.
Hey, Crazy Bat. I haven't seen you in a while, sweetheart.
Did you say Crazy Bat?
I don't know what I fucking said. Damn it! You know what I said, motherfucker.
Hey, Crazy Bat.
I know. That's why I asked Belle about you.
Thank you for. Hey, that's all.
You crazy bat, you. You're a fucking crazy bat.
Quit giving me a hard time, motherfuckers.
Swear, you're funny. You're funny.
I'm Crazy Bread as well, so.
Crazy Bread.
Yeah, I'm Crazy Bread.
Hey, Laura.
Crazy Bread as well.
Oh,
God. I'm all the above.
Hey, Mr. X.
Hey, I gotta say something real quick. I'm heading to the gym, so I only got a minute or two here. I'll be listening, but nothing says failure or I've given up or I've gotten demolished than a change.org. Change.org petition.
Mr. X, will you explain?
What does that mean?
Hey,
hold on.
I gotta give you something. You are not going to the gym, by the way.
Mr. X, will you explain? Swarty's loaded right now. Mr. X, will you explain?
I'm not going to the gym.
No, you're probably not.
Swarty, I'll stay online till I start doing the warm up on the bike. I'll just stay here, then I'll show you that I'm at the gym. No problem.
Okay, I will go to the gym with you if you promise me that you're not full of shit.
I don't need anything from you, but I'll prove you wrong right here. No problem. I go there every Saturday, Tuesday, and Thursday night.
I'm gonna get my workout shit going on, and we're going to the fucking gym, bitches. Yeah.
Well, you don't want to go to the gym drunk.
Well, Mr.
Anyways, here, who cares about the gym? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, when Mr. X says he's going to the gym, he's going to Jim's house, okay?
Yeah, Jim Terry's house. That's right.
Belle, listen to this. Let me interrupt real quick. Belle, listen to what's going on. I haven't told you about this yet. Crazy Brat knows about this. So does Cluckers. But Mr. X, explain what's going on.
So I guess the haters got together and they did a change.org petition to stop Mr. X and Jim Terry and this and that. So they got so annihilated last night. They have nothing left, and it's harassment. It's this. But here's the thing, and if the haters are listening, there's 160 people here. Not a bad idea. How about we do one about how Amanda Yates has got an arrest and she's harassed us? There's a trespass ban from a convicted violent criminal, as in Christopher Neil Lee. I mean, Betty Hayward, Ruben Sanchez in his arrest. I mean, it would be the threats from Sancho. I mean, they're trying to hurt a business. Now, Jim, part of what it says is they don't understand how we're making the money that we're making. Well, here's what I would say. First of all, before we left YouTube, or we were paused from YouTube, which, by the way, my channel is monetized, over fucking 33 months ago, we were making nearly as much combined as we are now, probably less. as we are now on the OTT. Okay,
Bell,
definitely less.
Hold on, Bell. You got to mute Swarty if he's going to be banging around cups.
So real quick, and then I'm going to be walking in. But so here's the thing: they don't understand like how we can have a business and how much money. Listen, dumbasses. If you take that number and divide it by 30, you realize we don't get all that. They're saying it's like 800 times 30 is this much a month. Well, first of all, dickwads, you got to pay taxes. The OTT gets a part of it. Stripe gets a part of it. Now, granted, it's less than YouTube. And you got to pay accountants. I mean, there's a lot of, I spend more money on the shows than like everybody spends on the shows that we know in this community combined. I got to get a new computer, a new MacBook that's like $7,000 because my old one's about 7 years old. I mean, do you not understand? What about all the trips? What about, we barely make anything. What are you talking about? We don't make any money. We spend it all.
I'm losing money right now.
Yeah. So when we going on Crab Legs Friday is not a grift. Those people that are sending us money want to be a part of what we're doing. They're in on the joke. They're having a good time. You know what's a grift? A GoFundMe that these fucking haters have set up for Candace Howard or for a Phasia lady. We're working our asses off. How is a grift doing 50 hours of live streaming a month? It's fucking ridiculous. No problem. We'll do one about them. How about that?
I haven't heard one thing about this. It's crazy.
Well, there's also some major revelations that came to us late last night. And Bell, I would like to, because we all know who this person is, I would like to release it here right now. And we will be releasing this sometime this week publicly. It looks like, so we all know who Sancho is, correct, Bell?
Yes.
It's Danielle's new boyfriend. He dated that lady. What was her name? She used to be Tony 801
I
or
thought
something.
Danielle was with Gemini guy.
No, he put cameras in the house, caught her cheating on him, and she had to move out, and now she's living with her parents. Her mom.
Dude, are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah, they haven't been together a long time, Swarty.
She's with this guy named Sancho. So here's the deal, Bell. So we looked into his ex-wife, and he was arrested and a violent offender of beating her. He used to beat the shit out of her. She's deceased now, which is why he has custody of had custody of the now 18-year-old daughter. So he's no different than Fumblenuts. And now the woman is dead. And I guess her mother, who's still alive, hates him to death. Okay. And she went and had another child. Hold on, Swarty. Hold on. Swarty, relax. She went ahead and had
Swarty, 1 minute.
She went ahead and had another child after his daughter. And I guess the kid's all fucked up. You know what I mean? Because everybody's got to have at least one fucked up kid. I mean, in our family, it was my brother who's born a hole in his back. And so bottom line is that, he's another woman beater. So laying pipe, Sancho, Christopher Neil Lee. I mean, we could go on and on and on. These men all put their hands on women. It's insane. And we have the verification of it.
Wow. Hey, Jimmy. I didn't see Jimmy in here. The only thing I knew about him was that he had a daughter, and nothing that you say to me about any of them is even a shock to me.
All I know is I've actually been friends with all of you all, including Daniel and Betty. But I didn't know that, like, they were... I mean, I'm not perfect myself, so fuck off, dude. Whatever, dude.
What are you talking about right now?
Why are you trying to corrupt people? No, why are you trying to corrupt people? And you can't.
They threw you off. They're the ones who threw you off. Remember that.
I mean, I'm not perfect myself, dude.
Well, we know.
Yeah, but you ain't smacking around women, biting them on the face, choking them.
No, I never actually did that.
Yeah.
He made it sound like, no, I never actually did that.
Not yet. If I ever saw that bitch again, I would.
It's on the bucket list.
Yeah, somebody, and I was thinking this. Somebody said this, and this is going to blow you away. And I wish Mr. X was home because he could bring up his picture.
No, do you get where I'm saying? Like, I'm kind of neutral.
Everybody's okay. Swarty looks like Tennessee Gambler. If Tennessee Gambler had a meth problem.
I swear to God, bro, JT, I will fucking destroy you, dude.
You look like Tennessee
Gambler.
Gambler.
What he looks like.
I don't give a fuck.
Just
Swarty, are you in the gym yet? Are you in the gym yet, Swarty? I'm here.
Yeah.
You can see I'm here right now.
Dude,
Swarty,
I go to
listen.
the gym. Dude, I go to the gym 4 or 5 times a week. I work in oil fields. I work for you, bro.
Good, thank you. Put down the drinks.
You,
stop drinking. Stop doing drugs. Get in the gym. Start living your life right. God bless.
Swarty, how long were you in the military? Swarty, how long were you in the military?
6 years.
What branch?
Army.
And then did you see any action, or were you like stationed in Kentucky?
Oh, dude, I saw more action than your fucking little pussy hairs.
Well, what do you insult me for? I'm asking an honest question. Now listen, Swarty, have you ever seen a camel spider?
Oh, yeah. Those things are like 8 fucking inches long.
Yeah, Swarty, what happened? Oh, Swarty, I used to see him when I was deployed.
You were not deployed at all.
Yes, Special Forces.
Okay, let me ask what branch.
I can't tell you that. It's still classified. Trump is trying to declassify all the documents.
I don't believe that you were ever actually there, dude.
Listen, Swarty, I would love to tell you. You would be considered a plebe.
What's a plebe? I hope Jimmy Jarhead heard me. Say hello.
Petty Officer Swarty. Jimmy Jarhead actually was in my platoon when I first started out. I was his.
I can't read the chat, but Jimmy Jarhead can qualify me, dude.
Jimmy Jarhead and I actually did some contract work later, and I tried to hire Jimmy Jarhead, but he had actually.
You're full of fucking dog shit.
What? Okay.
Maybe we need a little bit.
Don't fuck with me, dude. I swear to God,
Noel.
I will, dude. I will
show me a titty.
I have nothing better to do with my fucking time in life than come find you, dude.
Somebody call my dad. Yep, you're right. Yep, I am.
What?
I'm a good person. Jimmy Jarhead is a good person, and you better fuck off and die, bitch.
Hey, Katie Co. All right, Swarty, take a deep breath.
I like when Swarty gets stuck. The camera just freezes. Hey, Noel, how's the black boyfriend doing?
Oh, God. She's like, thumbs up. Thumbs up. Homegrown, you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hold on, guys. Homegrown, I want to hear Christine and Noel communicate.
Oh, well, we need Jake, too.
Homegrown, hold it down a second, Chris, but I got to put the heat on.
All right.
Jarhead, I love you, brother.
Noel, I want to tell you something, Noel.
Man.
Christine.
Fuck shit, these guys, dude.
Listen, Christine has a couple of special needs as well, Jonelle. Christine, what are your special needs? Tell Jonelle. I want you guys to work this out.
No.
Yes, say.
No.
He's never going to try that shit on me again, is he?
She has a little bit of the cerebral palsy, and she has something called dementia.
Dude.
She has dementia.
That's what I fucking thought.
Noel, why are you showing
It's Noel,
I'm
not
a
Jonelle.
specialist. And the
I call her Jonelle. Okay, Belle, you got to mute this motherfucker. This guy's filler buster in.
Calm down. No reason. Stop.
This guy's having a flashback live on the show. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
You're lucky to fucking have me, dude.
Just smile. Stop.
Can't imagine why that chick didn't give her his real number. Listen, Noel, why are you showing your boobies around all these channels? Why are you doing that? You're a young girl. What's wrong with you?
Hey, Alana. Yeah, I seen you do a whole dance, girl. You took everything off. I was like, fuck. What's she doing? What's she doing? What the fuck were you doing? Getting naked like that on YouTube. No more.
Uh-oh, he's trying to show his dick. Look.
No, he's not, is he?
Yeah, that's his pants, isn't it? There you go. He was trying to show his dick. Noel's coming back with tits. Belle, just be careful. That's all.
I know. We got dick and tits running around now. I don't know what the fuck. Swirty would swirty. Listen, I don't even know right now, but I got to take Swirty off. I don't know what he's going to do.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing either. Homegrown, he's lost a lot of weight. Has he not, Homegrown, Swirty?
He's always been pretty thin as far as I remember.
Okay.
But he does. His face looks gaunt for him.
Is it because he shaved?
Well, he's getting up there in the age now. He's not a young gun anymore. So.
Yeah. Christine, poor Christine's sick. I'm fucking freezing to death over here. So Noel, everything is good now? No more, strip tease and shit like that? All right. Did somebody contact your parents? I heard they wanted to.
Yes.
They did contact your parents.
Who did it?
Her name is the Casper. Casper is her name.
Okay, and it was a woman that called your father. And what did your father say to you when he found out you were showing your tits on everybody's show?
I really got lost.
What is that? What's going on here,
what
Belle?
is that?
Make her big, Belle. I can't see what's going on here. Oh, he locked you out. Her father locked her phone.
No, my mom did.
Your mom locked the phone. Good. I mean,
the computer I can go on here, but the camera will be taken away. Only on Saturdays I will be on here.
Okay, Belle. I speak special needs. So what she is saying is that she's only allowed to have her camera on Saturdays. Her phone is locked via her mother. Somebody named Casper called and said, "Hey, this brought us to this." Noel, I have a little theory about this, Noel.
She investigates these predators on here. And
Right. Which makes sense as to why she would be hanging around Bob's channel.
Bella?
No, honey, I don't know a Casper.
I think you guys are telling her something.
Hey,
no, I've never heard of her.
No, I never heard of her. I have no clue who she is.
And here's the thing, Noel. Even though you've got whatever the fuck going on, aren't you like 26?
25.
Yeah. So tell Casper fuck off. She probably wants to suck on your tits anyway. Here's the deal. Here's my theory on this. I think that Noel is calm and is good and is great until about 11 o'clock at night. And I'm serious about this, Belle, and I want your take. I think she's on a massive amounts of meds, and they seem to kind of wear off right around bedtime. We saw this with Noodle Salad's son. If he did a show from like 7 to 9, he was good. But the closer he crept to 10 o'clock, he became a little violent and different. Is it possible that Noel, because of her affliction, is on some fucking meds? In about 30 minutes, they're gonna kind of start to wear off. And then all of a sudden, like, tits come out, and she's saying the N-word and fuck off and I'll kill you and all this stuff.
I would think right now, if she had night meds, there would be what, 8, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. You have no night meds?
No.
When do your day meds wear off? Around now?
None.
You're not on no meds? If you're not on meds, then nobody should be on them. What the fuck? I mean, I don't know what's going on here.
So how did Casper knows my information?
Well, Noel, I'll tell you how. I'll tell you
on YouTube.
It's because of you guys.
No, not because of us. Noel, you told everybody years ago where you work, where you live. You could go to your Facebook page and see that you're at hockey games. It's not hard to discern where you're at. And that lady probably did you a favor. There are a lot of sick fucks on these internet channels.
And you guys are. And Bobby.
No.
I don't know anything more about you. If I seen you, I would tell you myself. I do not know Casper. None of us are involved in that.
You really want to talk to my dad about this?
I would talk to your dad. We tried to talk to your dad.
Jim would, not me.
No. Belle. Her father came on Bob's show one time. We tried to talk to him because we thought she might be underage. We've never called your house or anything, but Noel, you tell people where you work. You tell people, you got to be really careful, and you might want to dump the black guy, get a white boyfriend.
I got in trouble. Thanks for
Did you get a spanking? Did you get a paddling? Did you get a spanking?
Thanks a lot.
Did you get a spanking? Did you get a little spanking on the bum bum?
No.
Noel, number one, it was none of us. Number two, it is better because you know what? When I seen the video, because it was clipped, my heart broke for you, and they were fucking making fun of you.
Where was this at?
You don't need this.
Where was this at, Bill?
I'd have to remember what show. I'd have to go back. This was
it Lincoln Kane?
No, this was like 2 weeks ago or so. I don't remember whose show it was, but I got a clip.
How the fuck are they showing titties on their show and they're not getting struck?
No, she was completely naked. She got completely.
Who was? Crazy Brad?
Noel. And I see.
You could see. Hold on, Belle. This is all. Noel was completely naked on one of these shows.
Yeah.
You could see the bush, big full bush.
Everything. No.
Bush.
It wasn't. And then I believe you went and put, I don't know, sparkles. I don't remember what happened.
What?
You were naked. All my thought was, I felt so bad for you because all they were doing was making fun of you. And that, and there are some fucking creepy people, and you put a lot of information out there. And I heard somebody, I don't remember the name, and they point blank said to you, Noel, if you don't stop this, I'm going to contact your father. And you said, okay, I'll stop. Now, this
wait a minute.
Somebody did. So,
Belle, hold on. Belle, you're telling, there's a lot of us that have been following this from Bob's channel because she came over there and did that on Bob's. You're telling me that this woman went up on somebody's channel and was dancing around. Why did they allow that to happen? Weren't they worried they would get struck just by
Alana, I think it's one of the shows that they do shit like that and they just end the show. They delete it right after.
But they were making fun of her?
Yeah, it was more of like, it wasn't like don't do it. They were encouraging her to do it.
Noel, do you remember this?
Yes.
Why did you do this?
Because for attention.
Why do you like that kind of attention?
At least she's being honest. Yeah, that's not just like this. This is perfect attention. You don't need to show your body for attention.
Noel, was it over at Andrews?
It's over at Matthews.
Who's Matthew homegrown? Who is that homegrown?
Matthews.
I don't know. I know the name. People talking about Matthew, but I don't know.
Yeah, because what's going to happen, Noel, is you're going to get nude on these shows. The internet's forever. You're showing the big full bush, the beaver, the fur burger, and there's other people with special needs that come on these shows, like Christine.
And she's at that channel.
Christine's going to see you doing this, and she's going to think it's okay. Next thing you know, Christine's dancing around with glitter. You got to be careful, right, Christine?
And RP said I tuned into the middle of One Who Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. If this isn't perfect for Belvy, I don't know what is. Christine with sparkles, Noel, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Excuse me.
Yes.
You guys want me to be in trouble because Bob wants to talk to my dad and everybody wants to talk to my dad. You guys.
I didn't want to talk to your dad. I didn't even know you.
Noel,
why is this Casper lady? And
Noel, I'll tell you who Casper is. Casper in the chat room right now goes by the name Cluckers. She's in.
Wendy. Her name is Wendy. Her real name is Wendy.
Last name starts with a V?
Wendy.
Wendy or Wendy?
Wendy.
My real name is Wendy. I do not go by Casper. And there was somebody who was on a panel with you, and I'll find out who. It was a female. They told you right to your face. They said right to your face for your safety. If you do not stop this, I'm going to contact your father. And you told this woman, okay, I will stop. So that the person who told you they were going to call on that panel probably called, which is the best thing. Because you don't need that all over the internet.
Leanne's going to call.
Leanne? What's Leanne?
Leanne's going to call.
Oh, Jesus. I guess there's more to this than I know.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Thank you, Girl Ryan. Hey, Girl Ryan, Mother of the Year, by the way, in the chat.
Clucker's Casper. Casper Clucker.
Yeah, we told, we said that me, Bob, Leanne, there was a bunch of us on the show, and Noel kept doing that. And yes, Girl Ryan, you're trying to make it look like it was us. Girl Ryan, when it comes to children, I don't think you should be giving any advice. I really, really think you should sit this one out.
Yes, Shannon, we do know that. Yes, we do know she has porn bombed. I know. She has admitted it. Hey,
Bill,
Don, did I say hello? Yeah.
Bill, let me ask you this. The people in the chat, like I think it's Kiri and some of these people, are saying that they are exploiting Noel. How are they exploiting Noel if she just comes up and does that? They have to shut their shows down. I don't think they're exploiting her. It's not like they're saying, hey, be a guest and come do it. She's actually fucking up their shows, right?
No. Oh, yeah, with the porn bomb. But this wasn't a porn bomb. This was, they were enticing her to do it. I'm not talking about porn bombs. That's different. That's her.
Oh, they were enticing her to get nude on their show?
Yes.
But then their show would get struck. Why would they do that?
They do that kind of shit, and they take their shows right down.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, that's all. They're not monetized. They have other channels. They do crazy shit. You know, all crazy shit happens on YouTube. And then in the middle of the night, and then they just delete the show, and it's over.
Yeah, somebody's messaging me. I'm not going to get into the Girl Ryan thing. She's trying to pick a fight. And from what we're understanding, I don't want to do that, Belle. So if she's going to come in here and start doing that, it's going to get nasty. We're finding out now that the reason her and her daughter didn't have the same name is she might not have had custody towards the end. I don't really want to get into this, Girl Ryan. If you do,
I don't know what Girl Ryan is saying.
She's in the chat room saying that I'm the one that said I was going to threaten to call Noel's clip. She'll send it to him. Well, the reason that we said that. Hold on,
Girl
Belle,
Ryan, don't start stuff, because I know there's a certain female out there, I won't say who spoke to Noel and said she was going to contact the father.
She was coming on Bob's show, and I told Noel, I said, Noel, do we have to call?
Yeah.
Hold on. I said, Noel, do we have to call your father and tell him you're doing this stuff? So it wasn't like we were threatening to get you.
They already know.
Okay,
somebody already called them. They already
Don't take any parental advice from Girl Ryan. You'll end up on a slab.
Noodle salad, get dessert. All right. Well, Noel, actually, it's just better for you. These men, they disgusted me. It was horrible. And I felt bad for you.
Excuse me?
I felt bad for
you. What? Do you know who Casper is? Is that you? Is that you?
No, I am not Casper. I'm Belle V. I am not Casper. Never been.
And Casper was looking up you guys and everything. Yes.
Casper, I've never had a Casper on this panel. Never. Is it a male or a female? I have no clue. Oh, Wendy. You said her name was Wendy.
Who's making the... You got to get rid of Swarty again. Swarty's... I don't know what the fuck he's doing.
No, I got to mute him. He might be laying down.
Is it you, Wendy? Is it you, Bella?
No, I'm Belle V. I'm not Casper. Who is the woman who told you on a panel to your face, don't do it or I'm going to contact your father?
Stormy. That's Stormy.
Okay. Stormy. So does she know Casper?
I don't know if she knows Casper or not.
Okay. So did you do it again? Did Stormy, which I know Stormy's a really nice woman and she cares about you.
Casper. It's Casper.
Wait a minute. Stormy. That's the little chunky blonde that was with Jake, right?
Can you pass me, please?
Wait, what? Yeah, Jim, you met her here. She was up in the corner where you are right now.
Yeah. And she, I mean, I don't know why these people are all trying to be Noel, let me give you a nickel's worth of free advice. The problem here isn't Casper. The problem is that you're in your room, you're going on these shows where most of these people, especially the men, beat women, choke women. There's people on here that are sex offenders. There's really bad human beings on here. And you're showing your vagina and your tits and all that kind of stuff. And, you know, whether you have special needs or not, or whatever the fuck, these people are, some of them are probably into it. Half these douchebags have been caught with under. I mean, there's guys on these shows that some of these people support that married 15 and 16-year-olds. You got to be careful. They're not the problem. You've got to, you're acting like the victim, but you were going on people's channels and doing that. Please don't do that. You're going to get yourself in trouble, and you're probably worrying your parents to death. Your parents are probably scared. You're 25 years old, you know?
I agree with you. And Noodle, oh, you put your profile up. I see your hair teased with the Aquanet. That's great advice. I'm going to tell you something. Noel, if you were my daughter, number one, which I'm not into violence, I swear I probably would beat the shit out of you because you would have scared the shit out of me. And I would have locked you out of shit too, because there are so many things.
And so she locked this.
Okay, and I know you're upset, but it's the best for you right now.
So you guys want me to get in trouble. I know you guys.
No, we don't want you to get in trouble. We want you to stay safe.
Here's what I don't understand. Belle, explain this to me, and I really wish, Christy, how is Noel at 25 living at home, but Christina's got her own place and a job for years and years and years? Noel, don't you want your own apartment?
No.
She's only 25, Jim. She's a baby.
20, that's it. What year do you, I mean, how old are you until you move out? 36?
Well, I mean, she's a baby with things going on. 25 is a baby.
Belle, she's got a black boyfriend. She's showing her tits and her cunt on the internet. I mean, this sounds like a girl that wants a little freedom. Why? I mean, so Noel, you don't like the rules, but you're living at home, right? Why don't you get your own place in one of these homes or something, like where Bob lives?
No, you don't want to be there.
Sorry, Bill. I had a phone call I had to take.
Oh, no, it's okay. Somebody had called on Noel.
My dad.
She thought it was me.
And it thought it was you.
Here. Right. You thought it was me. I would tell you. Noel, I would tell you right to your fucking face before I did it. I
so why it was on Matthew's channel?
That when you did the striptease, right?
It was on Matthew's channel. I was talking about Bobby's channel. And why do you have a shorts on Stormy's thing talking about my dad and me and my cancer and
because no, I don't have a short on that. Short was sent to me.
Stormy.
Right,
Stormy short.
No. Short, meaning a clip. I don't have a clip of that. I bounce around to different shows late at night when I don't sleep, and I see different things. And I know Stormy. I adore Stormy. She's a really good woman. Yeah.
Why did she put talking about me?
No, honey. She was talking straight to your face. Noel, she was talking straight to your face. You were right there. Whatever show was on, Stormy was talking right to you like I'm talking to you right now. And if I would have called your father, I would say to you right now, I'm going to call your fucking father. You're stripping. I don't even know your father's name, nor do I have his number. But if I did, I would have told you. I would write out and tell you. And this isn't to get you in trouble. It's to keep you safe. Whoever called is trying to keep you safe.
So obviously, Belle, there's people that are way more versed in this than us. Noel was getting groomed by Greasy Jack Talcott. I don't know who that is. And then
Who?
Lynn and hold on,
Hey,
Lynn
AMC. Yeah.
Yes, I know him, and I know Margo.
And then
Yes.
Lynn N
Yes.
says it was also a guy named Billy Badass. Isn't that one of your friends, homegrown, or a guy that follows you, Billy Badass? Isn't that the guy who lives in a camper or something, or no?
The only Billy. No, there is two Billies.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So that was their names. I didn't know. I just happened to flip on the channel.
I know Jack.
She
You
was.
talk. And Margo.
You know
I
what?
mean, that was a clip. Wait,
you know what's crazy, Belle, is if Noel's parents were smart, okay, and she likes the attention, this girl could model. She could easily model. Her teeth are fucking perfect.
She has a beautiful
flawless.
face.
Yeah, her skin is flawless. I mean, if there was somebody that you wanted to see running in track at the Special Olympics, and she's on a basketball team, she could be doing modeling for those schools and those schools like that Christine goes to and all that shit. She would get the attention. She could make a few bucks. I mean, Noel is all fucked up, and she looks better than 90% of the women that are on these fucking channels. How the hell is that?
I know. She is. You're beautiful, Noel. You're beautiful.
Excuse me. Why is Bobby being at all these channels? Bobby.
Say that again.
Matthew. It's on Matthew's channel. Go and look. Casper. I can look for you.
I will, Gemma. I'll check it, honey. Thank you. Okay. So I understand you're upset, but it really had. Oh, Jimmy, who's been naughty? We're all fucking naughty, except Crazy Brat. She tries to stay out of the naughtiness. She tries to
very naughty over there at that house.
She tries to tame me with her big black clock. But yeah, Noel, I understand.
Yeah.
When yes, Crazy Brat.
Oh no, I was agreeing with you.
Oh, I thought you were saying something. Noel, when did this happen?
So what happened, Belle? Somebody called her dad, you said?
Yes, because she porn bombs, but she went and was on a channel and Casper called, and because these guys enticed her to take all her clothes off.
Well, hold on, Belle. I've seen this girl on 5 channels. Nobody enticed her. She came up on Bob's and just started pulling shit out.
Yeah.
Don't give her a crutch.
No, I seen the clip of these two.
That one show, but she probably was on it 5 or 6 times before that. Doing that, you know.
But Belle, you missed her when she was over on Bob's. She came right up on Bob's, and she started to lift her shirt.
Oh, okay. Well, I got a soft spot. I don't fucking know. What do you want?
This guy's saying he's got some email you need to read. I'm getting nervous that it has to do with this girl. Why don't you read? I don't know who Gemini Journey Grace is.
No, it's a female. No.
It's a female. See, you know her, Bella. See, you know her.
I do know Gemma. Okay, yes, you're right. Okay, let me read it. I should read this. Okay.
What's it say? Read it out loud. And I'm kind of on the fence on this because we treat everybody the same, but you gotta, when it comes to, people with special needs being nude and shit, I don't know where the fucking line is on that, but I know that.
See, who is Casper? She is investigation these bad people. She told my dad she's investigates this. All these
everybody on these channels.
Why do you, Noel? Why do you do it? Why do you do that?
She said for attention.
She likes the attention.
Well, that's a terrible way to get attention.
Let me throw my 2 cents in, if I could, real quick, and then I'll disappear again, because I prefer doing that than the chat. If Noel's of sound mind and she wants to show her body, she's a young lady, she's 25, get a gym membership, get a tan, get an OnlyFans, and get her parents' permission, even though she doesn't have to, and go on there and do it that way if that's what she wants to do. Don't do it for free for these losers. That's what I would say.
I can't even disagree with you.
Look.
Right.
So she blocked this. She blocked Facebook.
Okay.
And she blocked Zoom. Oh.
Okay.
Parent control. Parent control on my phone.
Well, if you were my daughter, I'd parent control you too.
Yeah, Bill, what's going on with this Gemma, this Grace lady? What's the fucking email about? I'm dying to know.
Okay. Gemma Grace, she is autistic, and she's a lovely young lady.
Okay.
And
she getting nude too?
No.
Oh.
She said that Gemma, is it okay that I could read it? I mean, I'm guessing so. Gemma's very transparent with everything. Gemma, don't be worried, honey. Okay. She goes around different channels and panels faking disabilities. She has told people that she is autistic. She was called out on my friend's channel, PDX Paranormal, and she started laughing and saying, no, she does not have any disabilities, but yet she claims she has special needs. And
Bill, hold on, Bill. Let me jump in here. Okay, first of all, I've seen this girl's videos online in the Special Olympics. So if she's that much of a fucking troll, she's the world's best troll. She got on a basketball team full of handicapped people, and she's really, I mean, that's taking it really far, isn't it? Number two, Noel, her father popped into a show one time, and we talked to him. So unless she's gone as far, I mean, she would be the world's best troll to hire a guy who looks like her father to pop in and say, hey, leave my daughter alone. So I don't know what's going on. I've heard the whole thing that this is a woman that's like from fucking Columbus and this is a bit she's doing, but she's not making any money. Her channel doesn't have shit going on. And I think, and that's why I wanted Christine to tell us her thought, because Christine is of sound mind, but she obviously has issues, but she's high functioning. I want to get Christine's take on Noel, because Christine would be able to tell us better than anything what the fuck is going on here. There is no way this woman is making this up. She would be too good of a troll. She's got all the fucking shit down.
I agree. I agree that she definitely is on the spectrum, high, very high level. And wait, I wanted to read this. AMC, I love AMC. He said, people need to investigate this greasy Jack Talcott guy. I think he's a pedo.
Jack Talcott guy. Yes.
Yeah.
I know that Jack Talcott.
Jack Talcott. Hold on, Jack. This girl. Hold on, guys. If this girl's showing herself nude on channels, she's 25. Looking at Noel nude is not a pedo. It's a sick fucking thing, and you're taking advantage. But she's not a child. Right?
Okay, but we don't know all his history, Jim. We don't know how many
Noel. I'm just talking about Noel because they were calling, Watcher of Crazy and all them were calling Bob a pedo for having her up here and talking to her. She's 25 fucking years old. You know what I mean?
But Jim, she has a disability.
I understand that.
She's not normal 25-year-old.
But I understand that, Belle, but we can't control her if she comes on a channel and pulls her cunt out. You know what I mean? Grammy, what do you know here, honey? What's going on?
Yeah, Grandma, come on. Hey, Grammy. What's going on?
Hey, Belle.
There you are. Hey, Gemma.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Hey,
Jim.
Belle. Hey, Crazy Friend.
Jim,
Hey,
Jim.
Oh, my God, Grandma. I love. What is it? Grandma Journeys? What's that he say?
It's Gemma Journey Grace.
Gemma, I think you are phenomenal. I love you. This chick is a star. Go ahead. I'm listening.
I'm telling you, we got the all-stars here. How you doing, Gemma?
Holy shit. Homegrown, we're two people away from the bronze medal in the Special Olympics for basketball.
I've known Noel for a while.
Gemma.
I've known Noel. Yes.
Let Gemma talk.
Do you know Casper?
Belle, you can mute Noel anytime you want. You control this. Go ahead.
I don't know Casper. I just want to give my opinion on the situation. I've known Noel for quite a while. She has jumped from panel to panel to panel to panel on numerous of my friends that she's been on. She's been called out on numerous channels on my friends' panels where she has admitted she's a troll. She has admitted she has no disabilities. She's been called out for this behavior on numerous channels that I'm friends with people, including my friend PDX Paranormal, Captain Jerk, other channels that I associate with. And she comes in and acts like a troll from beginning to end. And people have said, oh, well, you claim to be autistic. She's gone on panels going, oh, I'm autistic, I need help, blah, 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 blah. And then when people have said, oh, are you autistic? Do you have any disabilities? And she's like, no, I don't. And she does this repeatedly. Belle, please be very, very careful. She's been called out on numerous channels that I associate with, and she acts like a troll.
Gemma, are you saying that she is not of special needs? You think Noel's faking special needs?
Yes, numerous people that I associate with have called her out for it.
What do you think, though? I mean, we've talked to her father. I mean, do you think she's just? I mean, can't you kind of tell she's a little fucked up?
Well, I'm not saying she's faking everything, but the thing is, I'm autistic, and I know better than to get my bits and pieces out on the internet for people. I wouldn't do that, and she knows right from wrong.
People are telling me that this is Pencil Artist. Is this Pencil?
No, it's Gemma. Listen, I thought it was a joke.
There is no goddamn way, because how our brains work. She knows right from wrong. She knows that what she's doing is putting herself extremely at risk of getting manipulated, bullied, teased, clipped, sent to numerous panels. I've even been told from people on the back end, or people who I'm friends with, that they've seen clips of her being nude and showing her breasts and things on YouTube. And it's dangerous. If she is on the special needs or autistic side, she needs to stop, because she is going to end up getting herself in legal trouble. She knows right from wrong. She's not stupid. She's in her mid-20s. I'm in my mid-30s, and I would not do nowhere near what she's done.
God, doesn't it sound so much more professional when this lady says this with that accent? Like, yes. Can you say this? Can you say this for me? Can you say, Mother, can I have some porridge?
Mother, can I have some porridge?
Oh, I love Gemma. I love Gemma. Gemma, I love you. Your accent, and you look beautiful, sweetheart. I love you.
Thank you.
It's called a cognitive disability.
Mm-hmm. Now we got Ian up here. I'm telling you, man, we got Hall of Fame shit going on right now.
Oh my God.
Homegrown.
You don't sit here and play to me that you don't know what you're doing or whatever. You're a female in your mid-20s. You have a brain. You have right and wrong. You have logic and people being complete idiots to you. I know part of it is you are being manipulated. I'm aware of that. I know you're not completely stupid, dumb, and whatever, but the way you're acting is you are acting like a troll. You are acting dumb on purpose, and I don't know why you're doing it. You know right from wrong, and it needs to stop. You're in your mid-20s. It's time to grow up.
Well, then there you go.
Noel, what do you think of her saying this to you? Of Journey, what's her first name? Gemma.
Gemma.
What do you think, Noel? What is your response to her, Noel?
My response to this, I do it.
You what?
I do it on attention.
For
and
attention.
I want to make friends. Like, how can I make friends? These are not my friends on the internet. It's really not.
Listen, most girls in high school or college, if you're in school with them, you would tell them this is the best way to make friends.
Blocked.
Yeah.
Noel, let me give you some advice. Making friends on the internet is you be yourself, you show who you truly are. You do not need to get your boobs or chest or any part of you out for anybody. Some of these men, like you've already been told, I've been lurking this whole stream, you do not need these dodgy ass men who a lot of them are people who have had sexual problems. A lot of these people are known felons, are known to have criminal backgrounds, criminal
wear
history.
purple underwear.
Homegrown.
You need to hang with people who care about you and love you and accept you for you. You are going into the wrong communities and getting yourself in trouble. One of these days, you're going to have police at your door. And you're going to get yourself in so much trouble. There'll be no way out.
Me too.
You don't need attention that way. Yes.
Well, let me ask you this, Gemma. There is a wild card here, and Crazy Brad is saying this in the back chat. Do you think maybe some of the outbursts and maybe some of the behavior, the nudity, the over-the-top sexuality, and all that is because Noel is dating what is known here in the States as an African American? Did the black man turn her out?
I think some people with disabilities are highly sexual. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but Noel needs to know the balance between being sexual and being herself, which is fine. People are sexual. I'm not against that. But when she's showing her bits and pieces online and there's men who will jerk off to this, there is men who will clip her, there is men who don't have videos of her, images of her without her consent and knowing, she is going to get herself in communities where she has no idea what the fuck's going on, and she'll be made fun of, she'll be mocked, she'll be laughed at, bullied, teased. She needs to know to stop doing it, because if she doesn't, she's going to end up on the wrong end of some communities with no help, no support, and she'll be left to fight by herself.
I mean, it's hard for me to believe that there's guys like that on the internet. When somebody just came up with the name Bend Over. Let me... You want to see some bits? You want to see some bits and pieces? Adele's here. Adele, I know you're trying to hide those big tits here. Look at Adele's big meat bags. Look at her hiding them.
How are you, beautiful?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Okay, that didn't sound too exciting, so I'm a little worried.
No,
hello,
I'm fine,
James. How are you doing, James? And Ian. And Gemma, you're truly amazing. You're Gemma's very informative. She very educational.
Oh, she is fantastic, Belle. I love Gemma. Gemma, how old are you?
I'm going to be 37 later this year.
Where the fuck are you from? What's the accent? That's not New Zealand. What are you from, like England or something?
Scotland.
Yeah, I am from the UK.
From Scotland?
I'm about an hour and 10 minutes away from London.
Do you know who Ricky Hatton is?
Yeah, Ricky Hatton, the boxer. Yep.
Yeah, he was a friend of mine. Hey, listen. Then he got into drugs. Let me ask you this: do you know who I am? Have you ever seen any of my shows, Jim Terry? Do you know any of the things I do or no?
Briefly, yeah. I've seen you around on Belle's panels before. I've seen you do some streams with Belle, so I'm aware of who you are.
I've tried to help her. Well, Belle has the special needs too at times. Listen, let me ask you this: do you have a boyfriend? Have you ever dated? You live on your own?
Yes, I live on my own. I've been living on my own for nearly 10 years. In a few months' time, I don't have a boyfriend because my last boyfriend cheated on me with my best friend and tried to deny it. And
was he a white guy?
Mentally and yes.
And did he have special needs?
Yes, he had manic depression and was a controlling narcissist.
Okay. So let me ask you this.
He has a dick. He had a dick. That's why.
Oh, he had a big, thick dick? A huge dick?
Like that.
Gemma, he have a huge dick?
No, I'm just saying men have a dick.
Well, hold on, Belle. She was getting ready to tell us. What was the size? He had a small little penis? What's going on there, Gemma?
It was reasonable. I'm not going to say it was small or not big, but it was sizable. He was a controlling narcissist who slept with my best friend behind my back. So
now let me ask you this, Gemma. Speaking of small dicks, Ian is here. Ian makes maple syrup in Canada. Have you guys met?
What's up, Ian?
These two would be perfect.
And Gemma, that's James. So Ian's in the middle, right next to you. And then you in between you and Noel. And James is on the underneath you, and then you have Adele. Me, I can't move everybody around again. It's too much for my brain cells right now.
It's fun, Bill.
But I'm so happy to have everybody. So how's the maple syrup going? And We love Gemma. I love you. I'm so glad you came up. You're such a sweetheart.
Well, considering I just tapped about 300 trees today, I'm pretty sore.
300 trees?
300 trees?
Yeah.
Hi.
Oh, tapped them. He tapped them.
Oh.
I'd be tired if you. Yeah, I think any man tapping 300 trees would be tired.
Could you imagine tapping 300 trees?
Oh my God, my vagina would hurt. I'd be exhausted after the first 2 trees. The 1 tree and a half.
I went with a drill.
Yes. Yes.
Bella, you guys probably are bad people. I'm just saying. Yeah, I don't.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Well, hold on, guys. Bell, I keep getting a call here from a number. It's an Ohio area code. I don't know who this is. Yeah, you're on live. We're on Bell V's channel. Who is this?
This is Noel's dad.
Oh, how you doing, sir?
Yeah, we had to take her off the YouTube and off the phone because she's been showing her little titties online.
Sir, what brings this on? Why is she acting this way? Please, why is she acting this way?
She's been looking for attention, and she's turned out to be a little slut.
Now, sir, did you spank her when you found out about this?
Yes.
What'd you say?
Stepdaddy.
You did?
Stepdaddy.
Sir, what is she is on the panel right now. What would you like to tell her? She's getting great advice. There's a lot of dirt out there.
Hi, how are you? Hi.
I'd like to tell your daughter Noel. She's here right now.
Stay off the internet, you little whore.
All right, you know what, sir? Get out of here. Noel, I don't think that was your dad. I could be wrong.
And Noel, you know what? I'm sorry that you think we're bad people. We're not. And
if I may just say something.
Yes.
None of us here are bad. I've known Belle for almost a year. She's got a good heart. She's been through a lot too. I'm also on the spectrum too. And I'll tell you one thing. What you did, I would never fucking do that. Or wish anyone to do that.
Jim, I'm starting to think you're on the spectrum, man.
Bella, are you on the spectrum?
Listen, I don't know. I'm just fucking nuts, sweetheart. I don't know. I maybe. Who the fuck knows? I have no clue. All I know is I'm out of my mind.
Bobby and you guys wanna talk to my dad so bad, and then somebody.
I don't want to talk to your dad. Somebody already did that.
So let's let it go. Yeah, let it go.
Who was really into Noel and knew more about her than anybody when we first saw her? And I'm not joking around about this. Was Leanne. Leanne was peeping game on Noel like way before anybody else. She knew about her when she first popped up from like other shows and shit. Leanne was like, yeah, Leanne knew a lot about this girl when she first popped up. She probably knows a lot about all these people and stuff that's going on. But here's what I don't understand. Belle V has a degree. She has a great job, a career as a nurse. You know, she's older, she's single, no kids, and she doesn't have any special needs. Crazy brat, myself, and homegrown. And I don't know about James down there. I think, you know, same thing. Everybody else here has special needs, mild retardation, aphasia. They got all this shit. They're fucking. They got their own apartments. They're fucking going out to parties, wrestling, hockey games.
They have better lives than I do.
What the fuck is going on? Noel was at some fucking WWE event. Ian's just tapping fucking trees with his huge cock everywhere in Canada. Excuse
me. The YouTube Casper is looking into me right now, and then the YouTuber is looking into me right now. Who's gonna get in trouble? Me.
No, that's just in your head that you think we're all looking to get you in trouble. We're just speaking with you right now.
Leanne is.
Oh, Leanne?
Yes.
I guess Leanne knows you. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well, you know, again, I don't look at it as anybody getting you in trouble. I think it's people looking out for you, just like Gemma said. Listen, most people on YouTube, you say we're bad, you have no fucking clue. No fucking clue of the maniacs that are on YouTube.
Noel, seriously, listen to me. I've been made fun of on this platform so many times. I've had men threatened to come over here and have me hurt. I've had to go to the police because I've had threats of having acid thrown in my face. I've been threatened to be beaten up. People like us who are disabled or have some kind of mental health disorder, we are prone to getting people on the wrong side of us, and it's not funny. You are putting yourself at serious risk of getting yourself harmed, and I don't want that to happen to you.
Why is nobody is climbing? Like,
you know what I'm going to tell you what the real sad part of this whole thing is. First of all, again, I don't know why anybody would. It makes, this is going to sound terrible, but it makes me feel great to hear even a great soul and a good person like you is getting threatened on YouTube, because it just shows that what we do is 100. Everybody's got these problems on YouTube, whether it's 𝘍𝙐𝙇 or you. And, you know, I've never even had people threaten to do to me what they threaten to do to you.
It is Leanne that called my dad.
Noel, here's the real sad part, Noel.
Excuse me, Jim's talking.
Yeah, Noel, here's the real tough part, okay? Is your parents, I've seen your dad, he's older and he's sick. Yes. They don't want to have to worry about you after they're gone. God forbid should something happen. And you're worrying them. If your parents weren't around, you'd be fucking inserting carrots in your asshole on here and everything else. They're worried about you. They want to be able to rest and know that you're okay long after they're gone, because you're always going to need some sort of supervision. So maybe you should at least tone it down for your parents. I think a lot of this, though, has to do with getting the black schlong. I think this is making this woman crazy. Crazy Brat, you've had the black schlong. Do you agree?
I'm sorry that Gemma, and I've seen it, I've heard about it, and Gemma has told me, Jim, the horrific things just because she has a fucking disability. I cannot believe. And she's the sweetest, and she could stand up for herself. Clearly, you could tell she speaks very well. And that these motherfuckers are threatening her like that. It's absolutely disgusting.
And so how can I stick up for myself?
By hanging around with the correct people, Noel, who care about you and who are looking out for you. People like Crazy Brat, Belle, me. You are hanging out with the wrong people who are taking advantage of you, manipulating you, using you for their own pleasure and gain. You are becoming a victim of bullies who are sick in the head, who are mentally fucked up, and you're putting yourself.
That's true. No, that's very true.
Unless you stop hanging around with these people, it's going to get worse.
Bella, who's these people are?
Gemma, she thinks we're the bad guys. Gemma.
No, well, you can't honestly believe that, though, right? You cannot.
I'm not saying. I'm saying Belle and everybody are the good people, but the bad people that Noel was hanging around with, I've been sent screenshots from other people who I hang around with. She's going on to panels with these men who are asking her to show her boobs, her belly, and other bits of her, and she's sitting there and doing it. And if she's that bad,
are they asking? I mean, are they asking to see the butthole? Because that's where I cut the line. You know what I mean? That's where you got to draw a line.
Wait a minute. No, wait. I don't want Gemma. I think she misunderstood. What I'm saying, Gemma, is Noel thinks that we are the bad people.
Yep.
She doesn't realize we're not the bad people.
Right. Why does she think that we're the bad people, Belle?
Because we all want to get in touch with her father. Now, you know what's heartbreaking?
Who's we?
Who's we? Well, she thought I was Casper. She thought Leanne.
As soon as she gets called out, look, she disappears. This is what she does.
Yes.
Every single time she gets called out, she disappears.
And my heart actually breaks for her. When she sits here to say for attention, I believe her. And that's a horrific way to want attention. And God forbid, did something happen when she was younger? This is why she wants attention? I mean, there's got to be something behind all this.
Yeah.
Right?
I agree. I agree, Belvy. I agree. There has to be something behind all it. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I agree.
Right. You know, not all the bits and pieces are like Gemma says, which I love, bits and pieces. All right, Noel's back.
And
okay.
Yes, at the park a long time ago. At the park, I got bullied by these kids, and I had to call the cops on them. That's why I am doing this.
See?
And what's that? And what's that gonna solve, Noel?
Really bad.
Do you go to therapy for
Zip
that?
zero.
Oh, I quit my job at McDonald's because it's getting too much for me, and I need to get something else. Not laying into my bed. We are stressed. We are pissed. My parents.
So, Gemma, what would be your suggestion that she does? Therapy for all the bullying and stuff? How'd you get through it?
Yeah, I would say either get into therapy or get a trusted circle of people that you know you can trust, who have your back 100%, who will sit there and help you and support you. A lot of people on YouTube, Noel, sadly, will not listen to me, will not have your back. They will say and act like they have your back and go, oh, we love you, we care about you, blah, 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 blah. They don't. They will stab you in the back, make fun of you. You've probably known this already. I've had people clip me, make fun of me. I've had people call me a spaz, a retard, mentally retarded, brainwashed.
You know what? You sound like your own. You know what? You perhaps might want to like.
Excuse me.
Like you are tooting your own horn.
It's all fucked up.
Adele, what's wrong with you? You see your speech. You sound like you've got special needs now, Adele. What's going on with you?
Oh my God,
Adele, what's going on? You don't seem right, guys.
It's
something
the
wrong with Adele.
martinis. If I lived
is that what it is? Okay.
I'd be having the martinis with her.
Okay. I'm worried about her. She doesn't even look the same. She's not outside. She's not happy. She looks like she's been kidnapped. Adele, what's going on?
I care about Noel. I've been around Noel for quite a while. I've seen her on numerous panels, and she knows right from wrong. I know she's not that stupid. I know she knows right from wrong. People with disabilities are very much about justice, logic.
That's what's going on.
The way she's going for attention is wrong. She's going to get herself in some legal hot water, and if she doesn't be careful, these people who she's hanging around with are going to use her. And once they've had their fun, they will ditch her, and she'll be left to fend for herself.
Belle, let me explain, because Gemma or whatever the hell is 10 years older than Noel. She's a whole decade older. She's like 3 class groups ahead of her. Belle, you're about that far ahead of me. I'm about 20 years or 10 years ahead of her. Let me explain what's going on here, and I could be dead wrong. Noel has never known life without a cell phone. Noel has never known life without social media. She's never known life without the Kardashians. She's never known life without reality TV. Unfortunately, Noel is like 99.9% of every girl her age and younger, and probably every girl her age and 5 years older. Hold on. This girl cannot think of anything else but that fucking phone. It's Instagram, it's attention, it's likes, it's clicks, it's views. Look at her. She can't even fucking help herself. So part of this, a small part of this, is her disability. The larger fucking handicap here is kids under the age of 35 that can't do shit without that fucking phone. She is addicted to this motherfucker. See, guys like me and Homegrown and Belle and Crazy Brat and Adele, we're too old for that. We knew what it was like when kids went out and played.
Agreed. Yeah,
Noel is, I mean, she just is doing whatever she can to get as much attention as she can. And let's be real honest here. I mean, they used to say back in school, the pussy. I mean, this broad wants to fuck. She wants to show her tits. She wants to drink. She wants to party, but she has special needs. So they're still treating her like an 11 or 12-year-old, but she has the body and the drive of a 25-year-old, but she's all fucked up. So what do? What's the happy medium? This has got to be hell on her fucking parents.
Oh, yeah, it would kill me. James, I'm sorry we lost you. It would kill me. It would kill me. My heart would break for her.
Because
and you know what? That was
it
a valid
must be hell for you too.
What?
Because the tough part, Belle, here is this girl, if you didn't know, I mean, there's guys that would, she's an attractive human being. She's clean cut. She's thin. And I'm trying to say this without getting clipped and sound like a fuck. But there's, her or Kaylee. Her crazy. Her fucking justice. People don't know where to draw that line. That's where, to me, it seems a little dangerous when people start saying, hey, she's fucking around. She's not really handicapped. This girl's fucking handicapped. Don't let her fool you. But when you say she's not, then people are like, okay, let's see the cunt. You know what I mean? You can't do that. But I think this is just a product of her age and her upbringing.
Oh, you know what? I think everything you just said is a valid point. I think so. Gemma, do you agree as well? The age and the social media.
Noel knows the difference between right and wrong. I think part of this, she is playing up to the attention. She's playing up to these men giving her the attention and saying, oh, look at you, you're pretty and you're this and you're that. And she's lapping it up. The thing is, she's getting herself on the wrong side of these men. And all they want her for is one thing. A lot of men on here are sick, fucked up individuals who want a sex kick. Once they've got their sex kick, they'll bin her. That's it.
Homegrown.
And not only that, Noel, remember the talk that I had with your dad? You should.
I gotta grab something. Be right back.
Noel, the talk that I had with your dad, you should really not be here.
My dad told me you are a creepo and I need to not talk to you. So
Jake Hudson is
Noel, don't start your rude comments here because you will be gone.
Well, her dad is right about that. Listen, that's some pretty good advice.
Your dad, remember? And he's always in an earshot of you doing like your, live YouTube stuff. And it's like, you know what? I don't think he likes it when I don't think he knows anything that you've been doing lately. Let's put it that way. Okay? Don't do that stuff. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's not becoming.
People with disabilities, they know better. I'm autistic. I have anxiety disorder. I've been on YouTube for 10 years. There is no way, absolute no way on hell's earth I would ever show my cleavage or my body on YouTube.
Never say never. Never say never. Let me ask you this.
I've showed my cleavage, but I'm 58. I'm old enough.
I've seen a million cleavages on here.
Yeah. Well, the difference is everybody wants to see Gemma's cleavage. The forbidden fruit is more tempting. This is fucking insane. Never say never.
Hey, Debbie Holiday.
Gemma, do you have a channel? Do you do shows, or do you just go up on?
I do. My channel's Gemma's Journey Grace. I do live streams. I do uploads.
But what is it? True crime? Do you just show
somebody
people?
Find her page, please?
My channel is about my journey with autism, so it's disability specific, and I talk about things like when I go out to tribute concerts. I talk about when I'm at the pub and stuff. I go out and show you where I'm at, like when I go out to watch like comedy.
Who the fuck would threaten to throw acid on this person? Who is that disgusting? That is, you can say what you want to say about us. We never throw the first fucking stone. But who would say they were going to throw acid on this girl? Who was that?
An American guy who
That's my basketball picture. The second place. See, I am special needs.
Yeah, no, there's no doubt. Gemma, who was it? You said it was American Honey?
Yeah, it's an American guy by the name of Raleigh. He is a disgusting piece of garbage, and I met him through a former drama community that I used to be part of, and he basically threatened to get people to come to the UK and harm me, and threatened to throw acid in my face, threatened to get people to burn me alive, and I ended up...
That's
bring me my basketball picture.
This is everybody. This is Gemma's channel. Thank you, Easy. This is Gemma's channel. Everybody sub up.
Let me ask you this: if you have anxiety, and if you can't handle
you want to see the medal right now? I can prove it.
Go ahead.
If I just wanted everybody to know, I just got an email from Homegrown Cowboy. He wants to know if Noel would enter a special needs wet t-shirt contest. You're a sick fuck, Homegrown Cowboy. I don't know what your problem is.
Homegrown.
Sick bastard. That's the one you got to be worried about. Hey, let me ask you this. If you have anxiety and you're on the bed and you're all fucked up and you've got these diseases or you have these afflictions or whatever, Gemma, with all due respect, isn't YouTube the last place any of you motherfuckers should be? I don't have any of that stuff. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I'm not on medicine. And this shit is enough to drive you fucking crazy. Why would you want to put yourself in the crosshairs of this? What do you get out of it?
So for me, it's a case of getting my autism story out here, because when I first got diagnosed, my social worker was the one who told me to come to YouTube, and she said to me, for your own research, go onto YouTube and look at some autism videos so you kind of understand yourself a bit better. And at first I laughed at her. I was like, haha, I'm not doing that. Do you think I'm stupid? And then she's like, no, Gemma, I'm being serious. Go onto YouTube and just research. So that's what I started doing. And I realized that there was a niche, a space for me, because there was no females my age that were on here talking about a late diagnosis as someone in her 20s. And the only woman that I found was a woman in her 60s and a woman in her 50s. I was like, well, I don't relate to these ladies because they're older than me, and there wasn't no one for me to talk to. So I thought, you know what? And I spent 6 months talking to my social worker before I went onto YouTube. I was like, look, I know the risks that are potentially involved with it, you know, but I deserve to have my story out there. I want to help people. And that's why I came to YouTube, because
you're helping these people. You got assholes threatening to throw acid in your face. Your social worker needs her fucking head examined to tell you that this is your space. Because I mean, I'm glad you're here and everything, but I would be the first one to tell you the hell that exists out there.
Right.
And you're a good person. I mean, you know what I mean? If this is happening to you, I don't feel so bad about.
Is her channel monetized?
Is your channel monetized?
It is, yep. Yeah.
Well, that's part of it. We got a lot of people on here. And Dale, what's up with you in the chat, dude? People can't joke around anymore. You know, you got Dale C acting like a real bitch, Belvy, in your chat.
Yeah.
I said a little joke to Leanne. Nothing. I said Leanne's one of the bad people. You know, he's talking about, you know, don't make fun of mods. Dale, listen, that's why you're going to be blocked on every channel that I go on. You're acting like a bitch. What's wrong with you? What's the matter with you?
All right, get off the deck.
Because these people.
I'm just saying, what's up with that? Why? I mean, I can't come up here.
Because I'll tell you why. Because Dale C, Laura, Pencil Cluckers, Crazy Brat, and Leanne, and a lot of these.
They're calling me fence riders. They're saying.
Hold on. A lot of these fence riders have been pushed away from the Mike Honchos, the Laura, the Dale C's. They know they can come over here and flex because they can't do that anymore.
I can come up on panel and get rid of them.
Let's be 100 though, guys. For Dale and Laura, I know 100% they were supporters of yours for whatever.
No, they were not.
Yes, they were.
No, they were not.
At least in my channel,
they were watchers of us. Bill, there's a big difference between a supporter and a watcher.
Let me tell you,
is a supporter.
Here's a difference. I'll give you a guy who's a supporter who's not on the OTT and isn't a but guy and isn't a fence rider. Here's a perfect example. Rizman. He comes in with super chats. He comes in with information. He's a cop. He's an interesting guy. He's sent stuff to the show before. He's done more in one small thing than all of those people combined. Dale C and Laura haven't done anything.
I don't think Cash Apps are everything. I think
okay, they're not. But what does 𝘍𝙬 bring?
Yeah.
What does 𝘍𝙬 bring? Why do you need that many mods? What's the purpose? Why not just have one mod? Just have Leanne do it.
Well, Dale,
she doesn't even care.
Leanne has been. Fuck me. Dale has been with me since day one, and Dale will continue being a mod. Dale has always.
You do what you want to do. I always have moderators that I can get a hold of and I can speak to, and if I can't speak to them on the phone and they aren't positive contributors of what I feel like. You speak to them on the phone?
Mr. X, what makes you think I don't? Oh my God, I got almost fucking everybody in the chat in my phone.
Yeah, what makes you think that she doesn't do that?
Yeah. I talk to them.
Aren't they in Australia or something? You talk to them in Australia?
Exactly.
I talk to Easy. I talk to Dale. I talk to Leanne. Obviously, I talk to Crazy Brat. Absolutely.
So Easy Now 90 will talk to you, but he won't call us and talk to us about the Betty Hayward nudes that he got?
Well, of course he's going to talk to me. He's been with me since day one.
See, here's what happens, Mr. X.
It is what it is.
These people, so what it is what Mr. X is saying and what Belle is saying are both kind of true, but two different things. 𝘍𝙬 and Laura do not bring views. They do not bring clicks. They do not bring money. They do not bring content to any of these channels. That's not even an arguable fact. But where we get, Belle, is it's offensive to our people for they were supporters of us. They were watchers.
Right.
And they still are. If you don't think the Cluckers
I'm
crazy, the problem here is.
But
the problem here is.
I don't care. They're not hurting anybody.
Well, they're blocking people in the chat.
Didn't you see what happened in the chat earlier? Didn't you see? First thing Dale says to me, hey, you're a fence rider. I ignored the guy. And I said hello to a few people. Then he starts saying, I keep ignoring the guy. And somebody's talking about bad people. I made a joke like I have hundreds of times to Leanne and said, Leanne's one of the bad people. And they said, watch out. Don't speak to mods. Hey, Dale, go fuck yourself, you piece of shit. Fuck you.
Okay,
how about that?
That's fine to say, but when was the last time that Jim, probably yesterday, brought up Dale and Laura?
Well, is that me? Is that me? I can't joke with Leanne. I can't. All of a sudden, I can't joke.
Noel.
That's why people. That's why people like that don't want. They're poison in your channel. And here's the thing, Crazy Brat, you said in the chat. You said in the chat that I need to be in control of people. I don't need to be in control of anybody. Let me prove you how I don't need to be. See you, motherfuckers.
There's not
talking about. Yeah, I didn't say anything about being in
control. There's nothing. I am not. These are people.
Well, let me just make this statement. The people that I just mentioned, and I'll go down the list real quick and then we won't bring it up again. Crazy Brat Cluckers, Pencil Artist Leanne, Laura and 𝘍𝙬, Jen in Texas is pretty close to being another one. What is going on with these people is they will just be ousted everywhere we support. Now, Belle, there's 190 people watching you. I'm going to bet that none of those people are the reason that there's that many people here, because these people were all here a year and a half ago when you were doing these shows in front of 31 people. All we're saying is this is the only place they're going to get away with this at, because everywhere else, Johnny's, they're going to be cut down in the chats. Their wrenches are going to be taken. If they want to heal this process, and we knew this was going to happen, I can't tell you, Belle, right now how many people I've kept from coming up here and absolutely ripping Crazy Brat apart. They are waiting. They are busting at the seams.
Do I really give a fuck? No, I don't.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Bottom line is
not to do it.
Right. Here, I'm not. People have been with me, just like I wouldn't ask you to throw your supporters away, and I support you.
Today. Belle, we talked about this earlier today. I said, Belle, these people want to come up here and rip her and her fucking daughter apart, especially.
Then why don't you then have them come up here? What are they, a little pussy? Are they
Ryan?
Come on up.
Ryan is another one.
Come on up.
Girl Ryan normally. Hold on a minute.
Come on.
Girl Ryan.
Do it.
Wait a minute. Girl Ryan normally isn't here. I do feel that this is Girl Ryan. I think you're doing this to start something. I haven't said anything, but you're normally not here. So I know there's something behind it. And if there is going to be issues, I have no problem with Girl Ryan not coming back. But other people, absolutely not. Whoever is wrench is staying wrench. Whatever happens outside of here, I am not, you know, if Mr. X wants to make a decision, you don't want to come back here again, that's his decision.
Bill, I think the thing that confuses people, and then I'll shut my mouth on this, is very simple. These people are very close to you. They're very close.
Noel.
All right. I think I liked you better when you were showing your tits. Belle, here's the deal. Here's where it confuses a lot of people, okay? And this isn't a dig. I do not think Crazy Brat is a bad person. I do not think Cluckers is a bad person. I do not think Leanne is a bad person. But what I will say is this. There are people that are nasty out there. We can go through the list, and I'm sure you would agree with me on this. We don't understand, and I mean my community, and I'm talking for a lot of people, and I'm sure there's a few that don't agree, and I'm talking about people that are on the OTT. I'm talking about supporters. I'm not talking about Laura and Dale C. They're not supporters. Let me get this out, and then I want your answer. I guess we have a tough time understanding how you're so good to these people, and these people are so good to you, yet Crazy Brat and Girl Ryan, and I don't put her in the same, and Cluckers and all that, we'll go over and they will support Just Observing, Watcher of Crazy, Fumble Nuts and Stone.
Another lie out of your mouth.
He was in the same chat with Stoney the other day. That she was in the same chat with Stoney. And if you don't believe that there's a ton of people that want to tear Crazy Brat apart, how many people do you think called me and told me Mike Honcho's her fucking neighbor and she's a Mormon, so she was with that old Dylan Round thing?
Jim,
Have
your little minions come up here and face me face to face here.
I don't want to do that to Belle. Our question
you
is,
don't want to do it.
How could you support Crazy Brat? People that hate Belle so much. You were in a chat room with Stoney.
Okay, Jim.
I am in a chat room with Stoney, and is that any of your business?
Yeah, it is. It should be Belle's.
No, it's not.
No, she's supporting people that hate you. She's a fence rider.
Okay. Now I'm getting irritated. Let me fucking answer. I have always said, this is me, Jim. I don't give a fuck where anybody goes. What I do ask, if there's a show about me, a whole show, please don't go into the chat. Go the day before, go after. I don't pay attention to that. There's many people that all these people supported. Salty, Watcher, Ranger, Cut and Shoot. I don't care about that because when they're here, they're respectful to me. They're respectful to my panel. I don't give a fuck where they go. I don't give a fuck. That's just the bottom line.
Yeah, I just hope that you see that their loyalty to you is that thin. You think that they would be like, after what they did to Belle, it's more important for me to support Belle and to be there for her than nobody's going to tell me what to do. Well,
more people do.
Why do you worry about? Why do you worry about what Belle does?
As time goes on, people do that. They generally just start like, okay, that's enough. They're too much on Belle. I see them defend me. I see a lot of people do a lot of
Crazy Brat will not defend you in Watcher of Crazy's chat or anybody else on the other side because they'll ban her from there. These people are fence riders.
You are so full of shit.
Hey, Crazy Brat, is Mike Honcho your neighbor? Is Mike Honcho your neighbor? Is he your neighbor?
Business.
He is. And I'll tell you what, we're going to put his information out there too, Crazy Brat. You keep talking
None
your
of
shit.
your business.
We already are. You're on the wheel on Friday, honey.
Jim. No, she's not.
Good.
Jim.
Her daughter logged in on an iPhone on her account from right near Ellen Berg's fucking house. These people are paranoid. We can verify it.
You are so paranoid about your fucking
we're not paranoid. We're ahead of the game.
Yeah, you are.
Within 6 hours of throwing these two out.
Mm-hmm.
6 hours.
Why don't you show the logins? Show the logins.
Within 6 hours of getting rid of Cluckers, she was over there and Watcher of Crazy's channel kissing her fucking ass, getting a membership. We're not stupid. We see this from a mile away.
Can I raise my hand sometimes when I get a chance?
Are gifted?
Yes.
Gifted memberships?
Yes, it was
Hello,
a gifted
McFly.
membership.
Doesn't matter. She never should have been over there to begin with. She
It
ran
doesn't
right
matter
over there
if
when
you're.
we
It
kicked her
doesn't
out.
matter, Jim. Do you not know how
She
that
ran
works?
right over
Do
there.
you
and
not
shows
know
her
how that
little-
works? You don't
Jim,
have to
all
be
you
in a
have to do
channel.
is subscribe, Jim.
Yeah,
That's
you don't
all
even
you
have to be in a
do.
channel to get
She
a
was
membership.
in the chat. We got screenshots. She was
No,
in the
I
chat.
know.
Matter.
Yeah,
I know. I do
It
know. she
doesn't
was in there.
matter. It
Yeah, it
doesn't
does.
matter whether
Because
you're
we
in the
see
channel or
source
not.
of the treat. Yeah,
Jim, you're
that's
not
why she
understanding
got
this.
tossed twice. There will be
You
not
are
a
not
third one.
understanding this. You can get a membership even if
You're
not
not
on the
understanding this. She got a free membership
No.
because somebody else bought it, but she was also in there communicating. She wasn't at McDonald's and got the membership. We've got screenshots of her in there
and
talking.
Who cares?
We care because
Who
you're
cares?
making it seem like it's two different things. That's why she got tossed.
But what do you think she's gonna do, though? That's so horrific.
It's not about what she's going to do. It's about, so people want to know why we deal with this. So what happens is, all we said is nobody who supports you're telling me Dale C and Laura's were supporters of ours, then that makes Cluckers and Crazy Brats staunch supporters of Watch Her Crazy. This is too deep and too entrenched to play both sides of the fence. And you know what the great part is? We have fuck you money. And Cluckers, your account was logged in Ely, Nevada on an iPhone.
Jim.
Why?
You know what? My phone is an iPhone. I know you said it was, I know Mr. X said it was an Android or something. I have an iPhone.
I don't know.
That is my phone. I have no idea what the fuck's in Ely. I've never been there. I've never fucking heard of it. And if you think I'm in Montello, you got another thing coming because you're
No,
crazy.
don't twist it. You could have easily given the membership to somebody in that area. And now that we know that
you know what? I still have a few days. If anybody wants any membership,
now
I
that we know
have
that
my
you're
login.
Mormon and that
Call
Mike
me.
Honcho is your neighbor. Mike
Yep, he
Honcho's
is.
your mom's neighbor.
Yeah.
Now,
Didn't you know
why
that?
has that
Just
been
like
hidden
you're
for
my
so
neighbor
long?
too, and I watch you all day, and I have a camera on your house. I know exactly where you live.
Say that again.
I know exactly where you live. I have a camera pointing at your house. It's not illegal if I do it from my house to yours, right?
Dale said, Jim, I was fucking joking to Mr. X. He said that to me.
Yeah, I don't know what that's all about. You're strobing. I can't hear
breaking
her.
up.
Leanne, yeah, you're strobing.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, so Jim, the bottom line is,
Hey, Gen X.
I don't care if there was a login. I tried to explain this already to X. He said I didn't reply to his email. I sure did. I'm not going to keep going round and round about it. I paid for my OTT. You told me I could give the login to my mother, which I never did. Ever.
Understood.
Because
Never.
I knew for a fact, Jim, that this would come up. And then because I knew that me and you would have a fight again. And when that happened, I knew I would get thrown under the bus if I gave her a login, because then this shit would come out.
No, I wish you would tell me you did give it to your mom, because you know what's interesting is if it was in any other city in the country other than right down the road from Ellenberg or those people, I would understand. Imagine Bellevue. I say, you know what? You're going to give me a login to your channel. And I say, okay, but I'm only logging in from my phone. And guess what? The only other login is from an iPhone down the street from Stony in the whole nation. Wouldn't that raise your ire? And I'm not saying these are bad people, but within 4 hours of us tossing her out for a fourth time, she's over and Watch Her Crazy's kissing ass.
But
boy,
Jim,
she's
not
quick.
Jim, listen.
Come back,
Jim,
Jen.
listen. Jim, listen. First of all, I don't know Ellenberg in person. I only know Ellenberg as much as you know her. So tell me why you think I would even give my login to Ellenberg, who I don't know anything really about except what you know, because and you probably know more about her than I know about her, because I don't conversate with her offline. So for you to even think that I would consider giving a login to an Ellenberg, that's just absolutely
here's what I'm saying.
asinine.
That's a great point. I'm using Ellenberg because there's a hell of a lot of other people I can say that might have done it. That
Do you
people
think it was
don't know.
Ron
We
Tello?
all know hold on. We all know who Ellenberg is. The question that needs to be asked here is not of us. It's why do you have a login from Ely, Nevada?
I wish I knew the answer. I wish I knew the answer. I've never been to Eli. I don't even know. I don't even know where that place is. I haven't went to Nevada except to Las Vegas in the last year.
It's not far from where all the people. And I'm not accusing you of anything.
Well,
I'm just
Mr. X
telling
is.
No. What he's saying is what is on the information. Unequivocally, 100%. Your account had a login from Ely, Nevada. I said, okay, who gives a fuck? Maybe she gave it to her mom. What's the big deal? And Mr. X goes, I Googled Ely, Nevada. It's in that area of Montello and all that shit. It's in that quadrant. I says, that's fucking weird. If you had a VPN, it would. If you had a VPN, hold on. If you had a VPN, it would be LA or Dallas or Miami.
That's right.
It wouldn't be down the street from those motherfuckers. And Belle, look who shows up. Watcher of crazy, right on fucking cue. So this is exactly how it goes.
But Jim, just so you know, I don't know where Eli is. The only time I've ever frequented Nevada in the last year was when I went to Las Vegas. That's far away from Eli because I also looked at it.
You don't have to know where it is. I don't know where Yonkers is either, but if you're in that geographic area, it's
I haven't been to Elko. And I haven't been to Montello, and if that's in that geographical area,
very odd. It's just very, very odd.
But at the end of the day, I could be in fucking Brazil and log in. I paid for the motherfucker. I'm gonna log in any motherfucking place I choose.
You can log in. You get so many. You 100%. You get so many logins. But when you leave and we look at it, and the login, if it was in Brazil, we wouldn't be having this question. It was near those.
You would
and
say I
then
gave
we
it to
start
fucking
getting phone calls.
Somebody else.
Just to let you know, because there's people that don't want to say stuff. They don't want to fight with these people, just like you say. Well, let's not fight. And then all of a sudden, we got phone calls that say, you know, these motherfuckers are Mormons, right? And I said, wait, what? And they says, oh, yeah, that's why Crazy Brat was sucking on Salty's dick. She's with the Mormons over there. I says, no, she's not.
Oh, yeah, Mormon. And Salty's Mormon. And that's real funny.
No.
Oh, yeah.
No.
You think just because you live in Utah that you're Mormon?
He was over there with all those people. That's where you guys came from. Dylan Rouse's family was Mormon.
Who gives a fuck?
And Jim's an atheist, and I know it for a fact. Okay, so now what?
And then all of a sudden last night, Belle, and this isn't anything we're arguing about, whether they're Mormon or know where Ely, Nevada is. Then last night on Johnny's channel, they get the boot, and then
Johnny uses Crazy Brat. Because Johnny uses Crazy Brat. Johnny can suck a big fat
Seven people in our community subsequently got blocked immediately, and it was from Mike Honcho. And I says, why would Mike Honcho just do that? And they said, because that's Crazy Brat's fucking neighbor.
That's not true, Jim.
No. Yeah, it's 100% true.
Well, sorry to burst your bubble, but Mike Honcho is not my neighbor.
Okay, and this is also
Leanne, you're breaking up.
I don't know why we take all of this information that isn't fact and like throw it out there to like make fucking chaos. Jim, if you want content, that was your content when we had a fight.
If I needed content, I just
don't be calling anybody a fucking cunt. We don't need
content. You know, because you've been paying
her a fucking cunt.
And you haven't had shit on there for the last fucking 3 months. That's why you need content.
You're saying that because you're jealous. You got thrown out twice. You will not.
Bitch, I still have it. I still have it.
You have it until your subscription runs out.
That's right. I don't want it no more.
You're done when the subscription runs out.
Your whole thing is going to be gone.
Finish, and then you're done. If I wanted to get rid of you, we'd get rid of you. I could do it right now. We just don't want you saying he owes us $7 like Rainbow
I'm not a
Melon.
Cheapskate.
If I wanted to get what? Then give me permission to close out your account right now.
Please, there is my permission. Please close out my account. I don't want a refund.
Go ahead and knock her off so she doesn't make it look like we got
I don't want a refund. I'm not a cheapskate bitch like all your other fucking people.
Good.
All right, can Jen say hello? Hi, Jen. Jen, come say hello.
Hello, everyone. I see we're in a lovely state of mind tonight.
What's going on with the strobing?
Jen, you're I guess the word is strobing. Try to talk. Yeah, it's not a good connection.
Jen's another one, Belle, recently. This is a woman who has begged us for free memberships, and we stopped giving her a free week here or there. And the next thing she's on Watcher of Crazies kissing ass. People don't want her back.
Never begged me for.
Yeah, you did. Jim, I don't
Jen,
get my
we
check.
can't hear you too well, honey.
Jen, you got to go back out and come back up. Your audio's bad.
The audio. It's very difficult to hear you, and I want to hear you.
She would call me, and I don't want to put her business out on the street because we've been very protective of her. And it's irritating because she would call me and be like, hey, I can't watch the show. I'm not feeling well. My lupus is active. I mean, she would call me at my home, and I would be like, hey, listen, okay, you know, your subscription went out. We'll bridge you for a couple of weeks. Thank you. I'm getting a divorce. And you know, you feel bad, and then you stop doing it. You stop doing it. Next thing you know, they're on the hater channels. I fucking love the hypocrisy. Love it.
Jen,
real
try
quick,
to talk again.
I have just two things to say real quick. First of all, number one, I was gifted a membership of Watcher of Crazy by
But you were over there in the chat
I
room.
greatly appreciate it. And yes, Watcher of Crazy, I will continue to support your channel and whatever efforts you choose to do because I think you're a great person. And unlike Jim, I choose who my friends are, and I've never had a problem with Watcher of Crazy, even when
Better
I was
not.
on
You got nowhere else
OTT.
to go.
So I will.
Now
I
she's
will
got 48
continue.
loyal supporters.
I will continue to support Watcher of Crazy.
Watcher of Crazy, just know that she didn't say this until we threw her out.
Nope. I've always supported her. Just from the bushes, so we wouldn't have a problem.
Leanne, you're chopping up too. I don't know why. I wish we could hear you.
I've always supported just from
Can't
the
hear you.
bushes because I don't want to cause a problem and I don't want to fight. The next thing I'll say, Johnny's a fucking pussy and he used my mom. So Johnny, I hope you get fucked and learn your lesson. When
How
you
did he
get
use
burnt
your
to the
mom?
ground, I'm
How
gonna
did he
laugh
use your
my
mom?
ass off.
How
He
did
made her
use your
turn on.
mom?
He made listen, if you
Jim.
shut your fucking mouth, you could hear it.
Hey, you know, Cluckers, you're getting a little frustrated because we're winning over on you. But go ahead. How do
You're
you do
not
it?
winning shit, Jim. You think you're winning. One day you're going to lose all of your 25 people on the OTT that chat that I see.
Just listen to what she's saying. She listened to you.
Listen. He told her turn on subscribers only because he's a fucking retard and couldn't figure out how to fucking run his own channel. After he did that, he unmodded her. So Johnny can get fucked. And when you burn on him because you do it to everybody, he will be next. I'll laugh in his fucking queer ass face.
How'd his show do Friday night? I saw Johnny with 270 people, and I saw Betty with 41. Hey, by the way, anybody got any updates as to Brandon Havel? Is he still homeless?
Why is that any of your business?
Who's that?
Yeah, I'm making it my business. Playing pipe.
Yeah.
I've never heard of him.
Oh, I think you're breaking up again.
Yeah, quite frankly, I don't even know who that person is. He's never done anything to me, so why would I have a problem with him?
Yeah,
because Jen hates him.
Jen can't talk for some reason. Jen, try again.
Can I just quickly say?
I can't even talk.
Can I?
Yes, Jen, go ahead.
I think it's rather sad that people are using Belle's channel to air their drama. If you've got a problem with other people on streams, go and do it on your own channels. Don't use Belle's channel as a way to vent your frustrations out. It's not right. It's not fair.
Yeah,
Belle was trying to have
Gemma, this was a long time coming.
Gemma, right. I do appreciate you. What you have to understand is I support, of course, Crazy Brat and Cluckers, and I support Jim. And that's
it's not uncalled for, PZ.
And I'm not.
No, let me make this. Hey, let me make this clear to PZ. PZ.
Okay.
PZ, you're saying that is unfair. Well, let me just tell you something, PZ. I've been nothing but nice to Johnny. Nothing but nice to Johnny. Again, he wants to be the little puppet. And when Jim says jump, he says how high. I have no problem about he can unmod me. I don't care. But unmod me for your reasons, not because Jim says to do it. Again, PZ
and
called
don't
me,
use Crazy Brat either.
Excuse me. Johnny called me right when his show was playing music and asking me about subscribers mode. I told him I would put it on. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. I love you, Crazy Brat. I will never let Jim make me unmod you. And then 2 seconds later, 2 seconds later, his little tail was between his legs. That's the problem I have.
Yep,
So as far as I'm concerned, Johnny can take a fucking hike.
So let me explain what happened last night. Maybe Crazy Brat to add some color to this. So Mr. X News Network is on, the OTT is on, and it's going to bleed into it. We have spent about the last week and a half putting this together for Johnny on Friday night.
Okay,
I had no idea that Crazy Brat was a mod over there, let alone what's it called, a managing mod? Is that what it's called, a managing mod, which is like what
Bob.
Been a managing mod for years. So
no, it's like an administrative. Like
an administrator. It just
nope. I'm not an administrator. Absolutely.
I don't know the difference, but she's a high level mod. Okay, I don't think I've ever been a mod on anybody's channel. And listen, so here's the deal. So what happened was Johnny, I'm calling Johnny, and I said, Johnny, XNN's going to end. Let it swell. We got a lot of feedback. Whoever's in the bottom corner, Bell, always seems to have an issue.
Hold on.
With the background noise. Yeah, it's almost like whoever's in the bottom corner of the panel has an issue. So here's the deal. So Johnny, and then maybe this will add color to Crazy Brat's story. I get a phone call while I'm on XNN, and it's Johnny, and he's panicking. And I said, Johnny, what's wrong? He goes, Crazy Brat's a managing mod. Did you know that? Did you know that? Did you know that? She's in my chat. She's a managing mod. She wants to do it on some sort of a mode or something. I don't know what he's talking about. I said, Johnny, wait, what?
Well, that's so fucked up. Johnny is a fucking liar. Johnny is a straight up fucking liar.
Let me finish so you understand. I don't know who's to blame here. I'm just going to
tell you. Wow.
So I go like this. I go, Johnny, what do you mean Crazy Brat's a managing mod? I says, let me tell you what's going on. I says, we are getting ready to absolutely annihilate one of these haters. These people are on red alert. I said, and I would not, my advice, he goes, what should I do? Because it's not, see, these people think it's all me.
He can't do his own thinking. He cannot do his own thinking.
I am the spokesperson for a large number of people. Let me give you an example of people that don't chat anymore that are still major supporters of me. When was the last time anybody saw Idaho Farmer talking in these chats like he used to? He don't come in the chats no more. Where's Blue Diamond? Still a supporter. The majority of our people are not chatters. I'm not even in the chats. So what happens is these people start messaging around and contacting everybody. So I didn't even know she was a managing mod or any of that. So there was other people that called Johnny and were like, you know, she's on Watcher of Crazy's side now, right, Johnny? It wasn't me that started it. I didn't even know. So then I go like this. I go, Johnny, the only thing I can tell you is I would not give a position of power to anybody who is okay on the other side. You just saw a man from Denver, Colorado, who has never caused a problem to anybody in these communities, and they wouldn't even let him up on the panel over on Betty Hayward's or Fumble Nuts' show. Why? Because there's a line in the fucking sand, and you either respect that line or you get kicked the fuck out. It's just at that level now. So what happens? Calls me.
Crazy Brat.
He says, Jim, what should I do?
No,
you're still choppy.
You're still helicoptering.
Johnny goes, what should I do? And I said, unmod her and there'll be no problems. If she needs to be a managing mod to support you, then she's not really your friend. If she can't borrow your car anymore and doesn't want to be your friend anymore, then she's not a true friend. They unmodded her. She lost her shit. That's how I see it.
Crazy Brat. I just want to
hang on a second, Pencil. It has nothing to do with being.
You can't
unmodded.
support Johnny and not be a mod.
Listen. Yes, I can support Johnny for being and not be a mod.
Oh, okay.
The problem is he hasn't got the balls to do it because he wants to do it. He has to do it because Jimmy said to do it. That's my problem.
You realize how many
my
people?
problem.
Do you realize how many people? And then you guys end up proving it right because you got your neighbor blocking people in the chat.
Belle, can I talk, please?
And is that my? Can I control anybody?
Let Crazy Brat finish.
No, absolutely. I cannot control what people do. And again, no, I don't control people like you control people.
It's
and
not
again,
control,
Johnny,
it's protecting. We protect our business.
No. I'm sorry, Jim. I'm sorry, Jim.
We protect what we do.
No, Jim, you try to control everybody. That's the problem.
If we're making something successful, then you're goddamn right. We're going to advise people what to do. If you want our listen,
advice. You know what?
Advice. Are we buying you? Bell, are we buying you views over here? Bell, are we buying you views?
No.
You tell.
How many people are watching you right now, Bell?
218.
218 fucking people, and everybody else. Now we're either buying bots or whatever. These shows exist and become more. If we're going to come over here and do that, we sent out the robocall for Bell today. If we're going to do that to these channels, now Bell's a little bit different because she was already monetized and back. I like helping Bell because a lot of the people, I see what she's going through, and I think she's at a disadvantage without us. The problem is she's letting enemies over the line, but then she's nice to certain people. That's fine. But what I'm telling you is if I am going to build a channel and we are going to get it monetized and we are going to do robocalls and we're going to bring our crowd over there and our entertainment over there, yeah, Crazy Brat, we're a little higher on the totem pole than somebody like you.
Don't you think
Johnny's channel? Them the reason you have 250
Johnny's
people
channel's
here
been up
is
there for
because
quite
of
a
us.
while?
Does he
still need your help? Does he still need your help? His channel's been there for a long time.
The reason Johnny kicked you
just
off
can't do it himself.
The reason Johnny kicked you off is not because you're a bad person or that you're panel poison or that you would do anything wrong. It's that you don't bring anything to the fucking table like I do. Get over it. I'm a better quarterback.
Okay, now.
Yeah.
All right, Leanne's going to talk.
Whatever. Go ahead, Leanne.
Go ahead, Leanne.
That's why
Is it okay now?
Yes, it's much better. Go
Oh,
ahead,
God.
Leanne.
Thank you. Jim.
Oh, I'm dropping down. I'll catch you later. Bye.
All right,
Thank
Pencil.
you.
Yeah, there's another hater.
Jen, Texas, I hope you come back up, honey, and it works well. Go ahead, Leanne.
Okay, Jimmy boy. What are you
Not
trying
an
to...
OTT member, right? Not an OTT member.
Who?
You.
Hey, how's the bad influence?
You know what? We're not on the OTT, Jim.
Right.
Okay. So what does that have to do with control of YouTube?
It's not control of YouTube. It's control of the channels that we build. When we help, and let's use Christine.
But you only got Johnny. You only got Johnny left.
No. We've got Johnny. We've got, as far as channels some of those channels were already built. We've got Johnny. We've got Bob. We've got Homegrown Cowboy. We've got Christine. We've got Belle V. By the way, all OTT.
Wait a minute, Jim. I'm talking about
OTT. Hold on.
I'm talking about Jim.
All of these people are paid OTT members, Leanne. You're the only one that's not.
Jim, listen. This is YouTube. You're not going to convince Belle. You're not going to convince Bob. You can convince Johnny to take away mods.
Where's Watcher of Crazy at over on Bob's?
It's not even the mod issue.
Where was Watcher of Crazy at over on Bob's?
I could care less if
She was
not there
Watcher Crazy. Wait a minute. No. Watcher Crazy was a mod until she fucked with Bob and Bob took her off.
Well, I mean, that's how you want to play it. Yeah, there was some mutual talks about it. And Leanne, I'm
not with Bob. You know what it was with Bob? No. You know what it was, Bob? Until she does something to me, I'm not going to do it. So, also, with Crazy Brat and everybody else, you say there's so many people on your OTT that hate him. That's not true. Listen
you
to
don't
the
know.
chat.
You're not on the OTT. How could you say that? You don't even know
Listen to the chat, Jim. Your OTT members are saying it.
What do you mean our OTT? You don't know our OTT. There is tons of. How did we find out Mike Honcho is her fucking neighbor and she's Mormon if people aren't calling and telling us that? You think I knew that 10 days ago?
Jim,
where do you think
what does that have to do anything?
Bring him up. Bring him up, Jim. Bring him up.
He's not her neighbor.
He's not.
You
my
know
name.
what? When you guys, when you know what? When you guys, whenever your little snitches that think they know everything, when they see that in chat, we joke around. Dale sees my
Whether it is
cousin.
her
This
neighbor
is
or
this.
not,
It was just like Hula.
the piece of shit was blocking people in Johnny's chat, so we were right again. Hey, how's Crystal Ann doing, Leanne? Still think she's a good person?
Jim, no, you're not going to change this around.
There's nothing to change.
You have one channel that you can boss.
There's
and
nothing to change. The
Jim,
big
I'm asking you right now to bring the people up here and talk to me face to face that have a problem that you say. Bring them up here because I know it's a lie.
Here's the problem with that,
Bring it
Bell,
up
and
here.
I want to explain it to him. Let's say I say that one of the persons is Texas Granny. The next thing we know, we got Texas Granny's autistic kids who've got fucking grandkids with bullet holes in their heads over on Watcher of Crazy's channel. Crazy Brat wants to out these people so that the channel.
I don't out. I don't.
That's not true.
Well, I'm not as low as you. I don't out people.
What is the difference between Crazy Brat having a show and Belle V having a show tonight? What's the difference in the numbers? It's the same show.
Come on, Granny. Come on, Granny. Bring your ass up here.
Hold on a second. Numbers.
The difference is
what does numbers do, Belle?
The difference is our support. If
hold
Crazy
on,
turns
Jim.
a show on tomorrow night, there's 12 people. Belle V turns a show on, I send out a robocall, there's 218. The difference, Crazy Brat, is me.
Jim, listen. Can somebody answer this question? What does numbers bring to your channel?
What do you mean? What does numbers on these channels bring to OTT?
No, to Belle's, to Bob's, to Johnny's. What does numbers bring? Or is it the people that send
I don't
the
fucking
money?
know. You're okay. You're asking me a question. I'm going to speak for Belle. I can tell you what it does for me, but let me tell you what I think it does for Belle. First of all, shit rolls downhill. If you got 60, then it goes to 100, then it goes to 200. All of a sudden, everybody wants to be over here. All of a sudden, it's more of a hot spot. And I think that probably Belle would rather talk to 218 people and have this thing flow than 16 people like she was doing.
There's not 218 people chatting in here, though, if she wants to talk to them.
Hold on. Do you know how many people stopped chatting a long time ago? I know for a fact right now I could list 10 people that are watching this that won't chat. Mr. X just bailed. I'm not in the chat. I know Farmer's not in the chat. Bob is not in the chat. There's just
Bob was in the chat.
He was, but he's not now. There is a shitload of people that will not chat anymore because of this kind of shit.
Who? Besides them three?
He doesn't
I don't
know.
think that the people in the chat would, hey, Mario, would be
The only
chatting.
thing you guys can do is attack what you believe are positive numbers. My question again is this.
Bring him up here,
Crazy
Jim.
Brat can have the same show tomorrow night.
Here, Jim. Bring him up here. Bring him up here,
Jim, what are you doing? Why do you want to run people off to these YouTube channels?
We're not running. Crazy Brat is not an OTT member. You're not an OTT member. We're not running anything off. You're outside of the country club. You're trespassing. That's how I look at it.
This isn't your country club right here.
Well, let me tell you something. We filled this fucking building.
Yeah, Jim will bring the people up here.
We filled this fucking building. The difference between Crazy Brat's show and Belle's is I support this show. That's the big fucking difference. Crazy Brat turns on her show.
Can I ask you, do you send her money? How are you supporting her?
How am I? Are you talking to me?
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
How am I supporting her? Great question. I am supporting her because there's 225 fucking people here right now. We send out a
what does numbers bring to Belle?
I'm on the show. You two cunts are so stupid you don't even understand what a.
Go ahead,
I'm
Belle.
asking.
But I support you too as well, Jim.
Yes, you do. 100%. 100%. And people like 𝘿𝙀 are not going to be lumped in with people like Dale C and Laura and Crazy Brat, because Belle is a supporter. There's a big difference. She's in the country club.
Okay, here's the difference. Now,
You're not a
if
creator,
that's the way, hold on. Now, if that's the way that it has to happen, because you don't want us fence riders in here, let's see how many
It's not
people
that
are
I
going
don't
to
want
be
you
here
in here. I don't
and
want
talk
fence riders with
and
position
chat
of power.
and bring her money when they want to bring her money. Is that going to happen to your 100 and something
Do
people
you
if we're not
realize
in
that
here?
Belle, hey, hold on, Leanne. This is how obtuse you are. You do realize Belle has told people countless times over here she cannot accept money. She took her monetization down. If right now I wanted my crowds to start sending in money, they would. You don't believe me? Ask 𝘍𝙁𝙇.
Only Cash Apps. I can only accept Cash Apps.
Okay,
I'm not
okay.
monetized. I can't do
There
that.
you go. There you go. Now hold on a second. So are your 100 people sending her any money?
What 100 people? There's 224. What do you mean 100 people?
All them people aren't yours. There's a lot of haters that hate me, you,
There's
Bob,
about
in here.
35 haters. Let's be real. There's about 35 fucking haters and 7 fence riders. There's not that many. That's why they're trying desperately to go
There's
to
a
other
lot of fence riders in here.
There's about 8.
Oh, come on, Jim.
There's about 8.
Hey, Bill.
And you want to know why people don't want to chat? Here comes Twin Mama. See, they're all watching. They're waiting for this to happen.
I hate them, and I do not like them. I think they're pieces of crap, but I can't tell, and you can't tell. Okay.
Wait a minute. I have to. I can't. Twin, I just can't. I just can't. Goodbye. I can't with Twin.
Let me ask you, why not, Belle? Why not Twin Mama? Why watch her crazy and not Twin Mama?
Say that again.
Why is Watcher of Crazy allowed in your chat, not Twin Mama? I think Watcher of Crazy. Watcher of Crazy's out on bond.
All right, Watcher of Crazy. I personally have not heard her attacking me. She came in, made a statement, and left. Twin Mama. No, she is a cunt. She's always been a cunt to me, and I don't want her in here. That's why.
It's Belle's channel, and Belle can
Bob.
have who she wants there.
Bob. Okay, can I ask you a question? And I'm not being mean with Watcher Crazy. I'm asking you. Do you remember the time she said shit to you being on panel when somebody was talking about her son?
Oh no, I remember a lot of things. Watcher and I have been through fucking. She tortured me a few years back with Ranger and everything. Listen, yes, up until the moment, and I made this very clear. Do I hate her? No. But did I watch her at some point when Jim asked me? I said yes. If the shows were about Jim, I wasn't watching. But there was some funny thing. She is funny, you know, her clips or whatever. But then a situation happened. I was not comfortable with it. And then I decided to step back and she decided to step back, I'm assuming. And that's it. There's no bad blood. There's no fighting. I have no interest in fighting. She came in. She made a comment. She wanted to say I have no issues with Belle. That doesn't mean she likes me. I know that. Okay?
Right.
She just has no issues with me. Ditto. I have no issues. But I'm not over there supporting her. She's not supporting me. So she just came in. Twin Mama, there's always a fucking agenda. This bitch, I just can't. It's always sticking her fucking nose where it don't belong.
That's me, they say. But no, see there, Jim, there's your answer. That's why.
Why what?
Why she lets Watcher Crazy in here.
Well, what I don't understand is I remember a couple of months ago, Watcher of Crazy had Stoney outing what she was going to do to you and then wouldn't pick up the phone. Here's what I think. I think that, and number two, all she is the part that upsets me about Watcher of Crazy for Belle is Watcher of Crazy is just a conduit for the 35 people. If you go over to Watcher of Crazy's, it's Sheely, you will never see Stoney have anything to do with what we do. She is a for those people. A lot of those people don't go to Twin Mamas because there's not as many shows. And don't forget, in order for Watcher of Crazy to get back in the good great drama, she had a fucking monitor. I mean, Twin Mama wasn't even able to go on for weeks, from what I understand, because she didn't have the ability to, because she couldn't afford a fucking monitor. I am not going to. There's a line in the sand. People like 𝘍𝙬, people like Stony, people like that, or anybody that supports them will never have anything to do. And if it means that I lose a few people here and there, believe me, we've got fuck you money. We're not worried about it. But you're not going to convince me that
I would so love to have some fuck you money, man.
No, hold on one second.
Some Elon Musk
I
money, like,
agree.
fuck you.
I do agree with you there. Now, hold on. I can't stand them either. I wish they weren't around, but I can't tell other people to hate them. I can't tell other people not to say hello or be cordial. Would I want them to?
Yes.
Hell yeah, because I know how they work and how they treated us.
Tell my neighbors not to say hi to me.
But you get what I'm saying?
I know exactly.
Your house of influence.
Right. You do realize the difference, Leanne, between you and me.
It's fucking brutal, man. My neighbors are telling my neighbors not to say hi to me and shit, man.
Okay, here's the difference, and maybe it's because you don't want to believe it or you don't believe it, and I don't know what this fellow is trying to say, but I'll let him say it here in a second. I apologize for cutting you off.
I'll get the letter. I'll show you.
Is the difference, Leanne, between you and I is within a snap of my fingers, I could bring 190 fucking people here. I'm 225 people here. And whether there's, hold on, Leanne. Leanne, whether they're supporters of me or not, the haters come and the supporters come, and then they watch in the aggregate. If you turn a show, I'll tell you what, because we've seen people do this. We've seen Lacey H. and Jonelle. We've seen Leanne and this person. We've seen Girl Ryan and this person. And what is the bottom line? None of those shows do well. And I don't think Crazy Brat's a bad person. I don't think she's a bad mom. I don't have any ill will towards her like I do Watcher of Crazy, Stony, or any of these other fucking dirtbags. But what I will tell you is the difference, Leanne, why I can open up my mouth and say, unmod this motherfucker, and the person ultimately does that is because they like, okay, if I get rid of Jim, I'm back down to 16 people. If I listen to what he says, it might be more successful. I'm more of a foreman than I am trying to be in control. And if the person wants my services, if they want our numbers, if they want the people that follow me, then they'll heed to what I say. Otherwise, we'll just leave. That's the difference why Belle now has 230 people, and before she had 31. That's the difference.
Okay.
Because of you, Leanne.
Okay. Here's my thing. Again, what does the numbers bring to the channels? Do you see lots of people?
Let me, and I'm speaking for Belle. If there's 225 people here, it's more. Listen, there's a big difference playing in front of a crowd of 10 people and a crowd of 30,000. I know the difference. I've kicked in college in games in front of 30,000 people, and I've kicked in college in front of games of fucking 1,500. And believe me, there's a massive fucking difference. And I think that could be one of the same things. Belle is not getting money, so I can't say that that's the thing. But what you're not understanding, and the question you need to be asking, is not what does this do for Belle, it's what does it do for Jim Terry? That's what you're not thinking. This does a lot of good for me too, which is why I'm thankful for Belle for this. We're over here on YouTube shitting on haters, and Belle's allowing me to do that. I have the utmost respect for her. So I don't know what it does for Belle. I could tell you what it does for me.
Anybody know any good jokes or what? I don't fucking know.
Okay. That you've said many a times, and you know, that's great. That's perfectly fine. But when you come over, Jim, you're saying, unmod this, or Mr. X, block Leanne. I don't hate her, but she's a but because I'm not going with his narrative when he says this shit.
Then you don't have to.
I like him, but I don't like.
Why do you follow us to why do you follow us to every show?
I've been to Belle's. I've been to Bob's. I have lots of fence riding friends that are there too. Usually when
I come on to Belle's show, usually when she lets me on here, you guys are usually just casually talking about nonsense, whatever.
I know, but tonight is a special occasion. Let me answer this if I'm understanding.
I'll beat it if you want, man. I'll bug her out.
Yeah, no, honey, you could stay. I want
to
answer this if I understand. No cluckers. I don't know what cluckers said. I don't know what that is. But no cluckers. Belle, think about your decision. I love you to death, Belle, but you should be grateful and loyal to Jim. Now, Jen, Respectfully.
And I don't even know who Jan Fritz is.
Okay, wait. My turn. Respectfully, okay? I have been loyal to Jim. I have been loyal to Crazy Brat, okay? Don't tell me I have not been grateful. I have fallen on more motherfucking swords and shit has come my way because I was the one who was too loyal. I was the one that was too fucking supportive. I'm not yelling at you, Jan, but don't tell me that I'm not grateful for people and that I should just fucking kiss ass. That's just not fucking me and it's not fucking happening. People should be fucking grateful for me because I give fucking shit too back.
That's
okay,
what
I'm
saying,
just not
I
some
get a lot.
asshole sitting here on YouTube not providing anything for Jim or fucking anybody else. And I'm not yelling at you.
That's why, Belle, I wanted to tell everybody what this show does for me, not what I think it does for you. And it gives us another platform to go on. We can come over here and rile feathers. We could come over here and have a good time if we want.
I should be grateful. I built this fucking channel. I am grateful, but I fucking built it. Nobody, not like Jim went with some other people and built it up from 2 people. No, I fucking did, going on 365 days, fucking every fucking day. No, there was a time Jim and I were away from each other. I never disliked him. I'm a little concerned, not concerned. I'm a little agitated and maybe I'm taking it out on the wrong person. Don't ever fucking say I'm not grateful. What about me?
And Belle, you show your
to me.
And Belle shows her appreciation to Jim Terry TV by being a member, by being an OTT member, whether she watches the shows or not. Hey, Jim has only got 25 people in there because look at how many are in the chat. Belle's on the OTT. I don't know the last time I saw her in the fucking chat. So your arguments, although they might make some of these other people feel better, are unfortunately not true. The overhead to run YouTube is a pain in the fucking ass. You have no idea what it costs to run an OTT. Mr. X does. So if you think that we're doing this for 75 or 175 or 275 people, you're just saying that to make yourself feel better because you're so far behind the 8 ball. And I don't look at this as fighting with people. I don't feel that I'm fighting with Crazy Brat. I don't feel like I'm fighting with Leanne or Bob. But we're going to get this shit out in the open, and we're going to do it here. You know what I mean? Because Belle allows it, and that's what I'm thankful for. If they don't like it, they can go fuck themselves. Watcher of Crazy does a show when Bob is on. She's got 43 fucking people. Bottom line. Now maybe she's got 45. Either way, Bob swallows her. And I think I'm a little bit of a part of that. And I think I'm a little bit of a part of that in Belle V. You know what I mean? Now, what do the numbers do for Belle? I don't fucking know. I would love for her to get monetized, and then we could really tell you. But some people say, I'm not here for the money. I'm not here for the views. If you're not here for the money and you're not here for the views and you're not here for the entertainment, what the fuck are you here for?
Do you know what I like? I like Jim. I like you. That's it.
No.
I like you. I like the fucking. There's parts of you and privately I've called you an asshole. When certain things went down. But I like you. I like Jim. He brings something. He brings something that I like. Not that I agree with everything. That's what it brings. Money-wise, no. There's nothing. Like I said, I could only do cash apps. I can't fucking do, what is it? I'm so fucked up right now. The monetization because, my workers' comp and stuff. I enjoy him. That's why I like having him.
And we all did
when
too.
He fights, I don't want him to be going against Crazy Brat. I don't want any disrespect towards Crazy Brat because Crazy Brat's been there since day fucking one for me.
And this is your channel, and you can have who you want here.
Right.
I would never
and
say.
I will. I'll have
yes,
you.
exactly.
I'll have Jim. I'll have Christine. I'll have fucking Gemma, Bob, Leanne.
Yes, and Belle. It's not like we're saying we don't enjoy Jim, but why is Jim treating the people that did laugh and enjoy him like shit because we're not paying them money?
No. You can laugh and enjoy me, but you can't question me because the bottom line is I bring the fucking numbers. That's what you don't understand, Leanne. You think, okay, I'll tell you what. Do this same show over on Crazy Brat's channel tomorrow night. Tell me how many people are there. I won't be there.
Noel, not now, Noel. It's not time.
Yeah, Noel. Noel, now might be the perfect time to show some tits.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, right?
No,
I really wish your monitor worked, so you could have got out what you needed to say.
I mean, look at 𝘍𝙗's channel. She goes on in the middle of the day and they're talking shit about me. She's got 9 people over there. Watch Her Crazy goes on against Bob the other day. Bob had 225 people. But what's the excuse? We're buying bots. I'm going to tell you what I liked about last night's show so much. We did a show, and not only did Brandon Havel, laying pipe, get absolutely obliterated and exposed to what he is, another person that's homeless over there, but I watched the panel of Betty Hayward's channel while they were doing their show. They were even watching us. And then we got Just Observing saying we're buying bots. We're buying bots for a shitload of fucking people then, if that's the case. And I'll tell you what you can't buy, unbotting somebody. Tell me why Watcher of Crazy goes down 70. She had 116 people when Bob's not on. Bob goes on. Bob gets 225. She's down to 35. Am I buying the bots away from her too? These people have lost. They're done. And every Friday,
if people are talking shit about you, that means you're doing something.
Friday,
you're flying over the right target.
The wheel of haters. Every Friday. Sorry, go ahead, sir.
You're right,
House.
The more black you get, the more you're flying over the right target. So the more people are talking shit about you, that means you're on the ball, man. Like, stay on the ball.
Yep, I want to answer this. So Jan said, this is why I haven't chatted in months. It's impossible for people to see that Jim is highly intelligent, successful, and willing to help others succeed.
Well,
one person who hasn't taken Jim down. No, yeah, of course, Jim, you would agree. I think I have given Jim a lot of credit for a lot of things that he says and does. Other people may not agree, but I have, Jan. Okay, so I don't know if you've been watching.
I don't know why people are questioning you. I'm not. But see, this is I don't know who Jan Fritz is, but this is.
I've seen her before, but the part is that I see more where he comes from, or I would have told him to go fuck himself. Whether I'm right or wrong, I understand things in him that other people are like, Belle, how can you? I don't know.
And the last thing these people want to do, and I thank Jan Fritz for at least posting that in the chat, because there are a lot of people messaging me right now, whether these people believe it or not, that are like, hey, Jim, I up there, I want to do this. But then they see Watcher of Crazy hovering around the chat, and they know the next thing that's going to happen is they come up here and shit all over Crazy Brat and Watcher. They've got a TikTok video type deal on Watcher's channel that show their grandkids.
Even though Watcher's in chat right now.
That wasn't with Crazy Brat. She already did it to Texas Granny. Watcher Crazy already did it with Texas Granny.
Leanne, I'm using it as an example. If somebody comes up right now, and I'm using Texas Granny because she's already done it. If Sugar Plum comes up here right now and shits all over Crazy Brat, and Sugar Plum's in the chat, maybe I shouldn't use her. I'm thinking of somebody who's Idaho Farmer comes up right now and shits all over Crazy Brat. How long do you think it's going to be before Watcher of Crazy comes to Crazy Brat's rescue over there on her channel? And now that fucker's in the crosshairs.
I agree with you there, but that's
I don't need it. I don't need it.
Man. How old is
I don't need anybody coming to my rescue.
And you know that, but he's using that as an analogy. I can hear that. I can understand what he's saying there.
You need a fucking better hobby, man. Find a hobby.
So anyway, what I'm saying is, Jim, the whole point back to that, and I'm not saying that I don't agree with you there, but what I'm saying is Idaho Farmer, a lot of them. When you did this to me last time, it was, you told me so many people, and all these people are saying, we like you, but they still like Jim too. That's a good thing. But don't use that as a thing of saying that it's not going to succeed or people aren't going to be here because of that.
Let me say this, and Watcher of Crazy brings up a very interesting thing, and this is what they just don't.
None of this is interesting. I'm going to bounce, you guys.
Listen, partner, I don't know who you are, but just give me a second here. Watcher of Crazy.
This is a bad time, House of Influence.
Yeah, sorry, Belle, I'm going to bug her up.
It's okay. Have a good night. Thank you for coming. All right. Have a good night. Thank you.
I didn't mean to talk. I don't know what the guy's all over the place. Here's the thing. Watcher of Crazy saying in the chat, if you could bring it up, Belle, I would appreciate this so everybody could see this.
This one?
Yeah, it says, and let's just take Friday night as an example. Nobody cares who likes who or watches who. People care about others who are hurt, harassed, and lied on by Jim Terry. Let's take last night, for example.
I don't.
Hold on. I didn't
feel
lie.
bad.
I didn't lie. I didn't harass. And I didn't hurt anybody last night. I interviewed Brandon Havel's laying pipes brother, and his brother shit all over him. This isn't, I don't come up here and say, hey, Crazy Brat used to have a heroin problem, and Leanne is this and Leanne. What I'll do is I'll go get Crazy Brat's ex-sister-in-law, have her come up on the show and say it. Not that we're going to do that, but I'm just saying that's what we do. What Watcher of Crazy is frustrated about. Listen to this. The other day, Twin Mama on her show, and I fully believe, and I've already talked to people in the state that she's in, I fully believe that there should be welfare checks done on the children at Twin Mama's house pretty regularly. Why? Because of what we know from the YouTube. First of all, we saw her situation and listened to her landlord and her aunt talk. Those kids are up all hours of the night. She has no real income. She's living off those children, and I would question whether or not that was a stable situation. Watcher of Crazy and Twin Mama and all them go on a show, and Twin Mama, just to tell you how far behind the 8 ball they are, they say that if I say that again, or if anybody checks into her, she's going to call CPS on my sister. My sister is a doctor who does not have any children. Her stepchildren graduated college 2 years ago. These are people that are saying, we don't know where he is. I went live from my fucking townhome complex last week. You don't hear him mentioning that.
But Jim, here's the point. I get all that. Listen, here's the point. I don't care. Whoever attacks you, I think they should get attacked back. It's the same thing with me and Bob, and I see Belle doing it sometimes too. Hey, I don't give a rat's ass. They're the dumbasses fighting. They're the dumbasses that are lying to make themselves look good and be on this little fucking train, whatever. But what I don't like is when they attack people who watch you, support you, and they don't do anything to them. That's my problem.
Anybody who supports Jim, they attack.
But here's the thing with Jim. The people that like him and watch him, he's degrading them and telling them, you're fence riders, you shouldn't be here. Why do you follow me everywhere I go? It's like you're running off those people that do watch you or do watch that YouTube people they supported, or they're there and they're chatting and they're having a good time watching. That's what you're doing. And I don't think that's right either.
We're doing that to people who are fence riders. Johnny.
So that's me. That's a lot of people.
Get your shit together. Or
Kyrie, Mike, Cluckers, Crazy Bad, Dale,
Crystal
Mike
Ann, Watcher of Crazy. Yes, create your own universe. Go. I would like to see Crazy Brat start a channel and be very successful at it. It's not that easy.
She's a co-host on Belle. It's just like me on Bob.
Right. And for a long time, she was not. You guys have a very short memory. I remember when Crazy Brat wouldn't touch Belle with a 10-foot fucking ball.
Well, you're going to try to bring up fights. They already made up and they're fine. They have their differences and they made up.
And Girl Ryan, we showed the screen. See, if Girl Ryan was still on the OTT,
she hates me because
we showed the screenshots of Kenny and Emma over on Just Observing's posted. We have those screenshots. And let me give all you fucking fake-ass lawyers in the chat who have struck out continuously that are coming against us. If somebody across the street from Girl Ryan, and this is probably going on right now, ask Belle. And I'm glad Belle's here for this. Several people have contacted us about doing live cams to haters' houses. Let me explain. If Humblenut, I'm just bringing him up, or Girl Ryan has a neighbor and they have a Ring doorbell camera, chances are your house is on camera a lot. If they want to stream a camera from their front window to their neighborhood, that's not illegal. It's not stalking. Go check your local laws. There's people that are on. When Belle V had Stoney knocking at her fucking door, who fucking got the footage of that, Belle?
My neighbor.
And your neighbor was pointing their camera at your fucking door. Did you go to the cops? These people are so fucking stupid. By the way, Watcher, we still have not heard from anybody at Sam Houston State University that says you have a fucking degree from there under any of your 3 names. Why don't you just do us the favor and post your diploma with your fucking... If you have a fucking degree in criminal justice, why are you on bond? But that's all I'm saying. So these people think they know. Like last night, I absolutely loved it. Danielle fucking works at a gas station, lives with her mother, can't find a guy. And she's over there giving them legal advice. Mr. X, he recorded that on StreamYard, and StreamYard's based out of LA. Wrong. How's that working out for you? It's not. These people don't know what they're talking about. And Leanne, I don't have a problem with you. I don't even have a problem with Crazy Brat. We're getting it out in the air here. And this is another thing this does for me. We don't have a problem with Bob. We don't have any. But you can argue the difference between when we show up and when we don't. Anywhere. It's a difference.
You're not listening when I talk to you.
And that's why, Jim, I allow people in chat, unless they really get out of control with you. I allow them to speak what they want to speak. You're speaking what you want to speak. I think it's a great thing, unless they really, which there have been a few times, people have gotten really and said horrific things about you, and they've been booted by me and Crazy Brat. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a healthy thing.
And I might have made a mistake. I might have said, real quick, I might have said Watcher of Crazy was in the chat for that twin mama thing. If I said that, I apologize. Maybe she wasn't. I might have meant to say somebody else. But who gives a fuck at this point? We don't give a fuck. You know, do what you got to do. We'll do what we got to do out there. We'll see where this ends. We've been doing this for 3 fucking years, and we're pretty successful at it. The numbers don't lie. You know what I mean? And hopefully Belle can get something out of it. Listen, if right now Tyler Feller called me and said, hey, Jim, I'll let you come on my show once a week for the next month, but I'm not going to give you anything. I'd be over there in a heartbeat because I know it exposes me to people that have never seen me. Our numbers have driven up so much since I've been on Angel Gotti's show. It's fucking incredible. And she's going through the we go through. So it helps to go on other panels. So when somebody like Angel Gotti allows me to come on her show and it exposes me to other people and we get those people to come to us despite the haters' best efforts, that to me is a home run. So her presence and her channel is the fucking reward. You guys just don't get that. That's why you're not. That's why Crazy Brat can't get more than 25 people over there. And it's not a dig.
But she comes in and she don't want them. She's having a good time.
Doesn't matter. She's having a good time over here too, I guess. But there's 235 people watching. What's the difference?
Numbers ain't bringing nothing for people when you have people bushwatching or chatting in your channel.
Only people that don't get numbers say that.
Oh, you drive me nuts. Ugh. Numbers do not, what you're doing, it helps you. But what's happening to the YouTube people that you are on their panels, they like you. Everybody that you just attacked in the last couple weeks have liked you and watched you and helped with them.
That doesn't do anything for me. I'd rather them not be.
It doesn't do anything for the YouTube people.
Doesn't matter. Leanne, you're still bitter because we crushed you.
Oh,
with twin.
Here we go again, Jim. You don't like me talking to you like that.
You fucked up and you've never.
No, I didn't fuck up, Jim. You fucked up because I wouldn't come back to the OTT.
You've been a eunuch for a long time, Leanne. You're still just on the back of the bus. It's okay.
Yeah, you ride my bus. Quit following me. Quit coming on these panels.
And girl, Ryan, that fucking petition that you're going around talking about, and you wonder why your daughter's fucking obituary is going to be plastered everywhere again, and not just for me. Why do you not have the same last name as your daughter? Was there an issue with custody? Just saying, asking for a friend. So there you go.
I don't know. I see Girl Ryan start saying more.
She's been doing this for the last hour, and she's been doing this for the last hour and a half in your chat, Bell. She should have been blocked by one of your mods. If I was in the chat right now saying sign a petition against Easy Now 90, I'd be blocked. She's in there doing it over and over again. Why hasn't Laura blocked Girl Ryan?
Told you guys, suck the OTT. I saw it, Jimmy. Wait, I didn't see her say anything that was so. What did
Well,
she say?
she's talking about signing petitions. She's talking about lies that she's part of the OTT. She's talking. It's been going on, and I don't want to get through it. Listen, Mr. X has been timed out for less.
He ain't timed out. His message got goddamn deleted because he blocked me and Dale, and he said that shit to me, calling me I'm a bad person. It wasn't a joke after he blocked me.
On another channel, and you bring it over
So
here.
don't hand me that, Mr. X. Get him under control.
Can I just quickly add on to what Leanne was saying about numbers with regards to YouTube? Numbers doesn't mean anything unless you are a highly successful channel. I get usually around 20 to 27 people that stream my channel, and I'm a channel that's nearly at 6K. And my channel is obviously a specific niche, but numbers doesn't matter. Numbers fluctuate each stream on each channel. Like, it depends where people are active, when they're on YouTube, or if they're not on YouTube. The amount of people you get in your stream depends on the people who have hit that notification bell and they're waiting in your chat ready for you to go live. They are the numbers that stay there, and numbers, they'll fluctuate. If another person goes live, they might think, oh, I've been in this chat for 10, 15, 20 minutes, half an hour. Oh, I'll go and support my other friend. Then I'll come back, and people channel hop. And that's just the way it is. That's why your numbers fluctuate, because
it's all
YouTube
these people that have 25 to 30 people in watching them that say numbers don't matter. Honey, I don't want to. We're just going to disagree on this, and I'm not saying that you don't believe that, but unfortunately, that's just not true. Number one, and I'm talking about YouTube. Number one, if Belle was monetized, she'd be making a shitload of money with.
Yes, I was just going to say this. Jim is so controversial. Jim is so, again, just bottom line, I like him, but just he does. He brings people, he brings numbers, but that's not what my reasoning is. No matter what people may think of him, I'm allowed to like him and support him and have him come here and support me. Yes. And if I was monetized, yes, it would be wonderful. But that is not the reason why I would ever have Jim here. But he is. I understand what he's saying, especially
Let me give you an example.
A monetized channel.
𝘍𝙁𝙇 has a channel over there. And I believe I was talking with her this morning and with another guy named Lee Cole. And Watcher of Crazy Hates My Guts.
Kathy.
Watcher of Kathy, next time I call you, make sure you don't act like it's not you.
What the hell, Girl Ryan? Why did you say she's a drunk?
Who is?
Who?
Block me. Jim says he built you and you're a drunk. Is she trying to say Jim's saying that about you?
No, wait. Jim said it like twice a while back, and I corrected him.
Okay. I thought she was calling you a drunk. I'm like, Girl Ryan, stop.
And no, and that Jim called me a drunk, which yes, but that's between me and Jim.
Okay, because but I was just like, I thought she was calling you that.
Right.
Mojave Jagger, is she dead? That's what you need to ask yourself. So 𝘍𝙁𝙇, just to give you one small example as to what numbers mean, whether you like me or you hate me. I've been on her channel 1 month. Off and on, I've been on about half the shows. She has most of them behind a paywall. We've communicated. I've learned a lot going over there. I've learned a lot being over there because I see she's going through a lot of the same shit we are. And she's got a bigger name, and she's got a very successful channel. And we've helped her a lot, and she's helped us a lot. Watcher of Crazy bought a membership over there. She sent a couple of super stickers and super chats. She spent about $30 over there because I was over there. If for nothing else, just to warn 𝘍𝙁𝙇 that I'm a piece of shit. So that's just somebody who hates me. So if there's 10 of those, that's $300 a month. Dumb fuck Watcher of Crazy keeps throwing good money after bad. Private investigators, process servers, and what has she got? 34 people willing to complain to her about me. And she sees on a daily basis that she can't do anything else on her channel that would get near the views she cans by bad-mouthing me. There's $30. So how do you say her name? Is it Gemma? Gemma?
Gemma.
Is that her name, or does that stand for something?
No, that's her name, Gemma.
That's my name. That's my name.
Gemma, if I came over to your channel right now and you really want to raise awareness, you'd feel a lot better raising awareness with 250 people than you were 24. And if you're telling me people are threatening to throw acid on you and shit, you know what I mean? You might want to rethink the success of what you're doing. But if it helps you, then that's all it is. I think you'd have a hell of a lot more fun if there's 300 people watching you than 13. But then that's just my opinion. I could be wrong. How would you know if it never happened?
In time, I'll get the success to what I want to get to. I'm working my ass off.
What do you want your channel? How many would be successful? How many people watching you would be successful?
I would like to have 100, maybe 100 people in my channel.
You have me on your show on Monday. You have me on your show on Monday. You'll have 225 people there. I want to hear Gemma, and Pencil talk to each other because I'm convinced they're the same people.
Gemma, this is Pencil. I don't know if you know each other. Hi, Pencil.
No, I don't.
Hi, Gemma.
Hello.
I'm up and down.
Thank you.
Sorry, what was that, Gemma?
I said thank you.
Oh, bye.
Yeah, our accents are kind of similar, but not quite.
What? I know you want to say something, Pencil. What is it?
Oh, that's all right. Thanks. My head was spinning before. I just wanted to reinforce what Crazy Brat was saying, Crazy, about Johnny. I mean, the same thing. I supported him for 3 years solid, put myself in the firing line quite a bit, and just for him to shit on me and block me and leave his channel, and it was actually really hurtful, to be honest. But hey, it is what it is now. You learn the hard way. So yeah, so I get it, Crazy Brat.
You guys all had choices. You guys could have denounced Watcher Crazy and these other people. You could have made those choices.
This had nothing to do with
you. Cut yourself. You cut yourself out, Pencil. Hey, Pencil, did you know? Did you know that Sancho, when you were talking to him privately all those years, used to beat the shit out of his wife, who's now dead?
I'm not going to talk about Sancho and Danny. That's not my problem anymore.
I didn't think you would.
So, Belle, I've come up here to talk to Crazy Brat, and I don't want to come up here and just get shitted on by Jim. So I'm going to leave because I
keep
just
watching now, Pencil. Hey, Pencil, thanks for supporting.
I understand, Pencil. You wanted to get a point across to Crazy Brat. I want you to be able to talk. Absolutely.
Thank you.
All right. Have a good night. You know what? Pencil and Gemma do sound alike.
It's the same person.
It's so cute. I love it.
Yeah, they do. I love the accent.
Yes. And pencil. People when they make fun.
Billy, can I totally just change the subject here for a second? I'm trying to bring. Okay, I've been getting messages over the last couple of days. She disappeared, then she came back. Are we aware that Jonelle is now in a committed relationship with another homeless man?
I did hear about that. I did hear that she met a man in the volunteer or something, and people are making fun of her for that. I mean, so you meet a man. You're around your surroundings. It's not like she's at, the fucking Trump Towers. She is where she is. But
Number
yes,
two, she did get, it looks like she has been offered a job on a cruise ship that leaves out of fucking South Carolina.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, she did send me something.
Yeah.
And I didn't know. I said, did you get a response? She had to do the interview. I didn't know if they...
I give it about a week. I don't think... I mean, can you imagine? Because those people... First of all, you work on a cruise ship, you work your ass off. Second of all, she's got... They're gonna get her to South Carolina. You know what I mean? But I mean, I don't know. I just thought that was really bizarre. I wanted to bring that up. You know, since people
She's
say we don't
coming
have
to
any
visit you. She's
What's that?
coming to visit you.
She ain't coming near me. Oh, Bill, we got a security guard out front, and believe me, he's got. You remember when we used to have the Hall of Fame for the haters?
Yes,
The guard shack up front where I'm at has a list of all the fucking haters and photos. It's kind of like the wheel of haters. If any of them come and say that, you know, under false pretenses that they know what, they're to contact me right away, and I'm coming right out. It's what's weird is there's a bunch of women back. Christine, you're not letting anybody get a word in edgewise. What they're doing is there's a lot of women back here that have restraining orders or divorces from husbands, and their restraining orders are at the guard shack. And then my thing is up, and it's got pictures of about 15 people on it from like they look like mug shots. But
and that makes you like you're the one that got the problem.
I have a question. What happened to the cruise ship job in Hawaii?
I don't think that was ever a thing.
Was it Hawaii?
I don't think that was ever a thing. I think that was all bullshit.
That ship got lost in the Bermuda Triangle.
That's
well,
so
that was
true.
Yeah, that was my question. I thought she was like supposed to be on that cruise ship in March.
Yeah, I remember that story.
But now we're on a second cruise ship.
Now it's out of South Carolina.
Okay, all right.
I think she even said she wanted to meet Jim. That is hysterical. Cluckers, you know what? Sancho, for no reasons, really attacked me for a long time. We're going back 2 years and shit. And, even with Marissa and everything
What did
else.
he attack you for, Belle?
So I don't remember, but it started with Marissa or something. And then he just kept his mouth going. So I really don't want to hear his mouth here. I don't want to give him a voice here because he was all over my ass. I mean, and I wasn't fucking doing anything to him. His name wasn't coming out my mouth, so I'm not unblocking.
The more we're digging into him, Belle, and looking into him, it is just fucking insane. Absolutely insane. I just don't understand how any women could support men that have ever had this in their background. Say what you want to about me or Mr. X or you or Stoney or any of these fucking people, but to physically bite a woman on the face, to hold her down on a bed and choke her until her eyes turn red, if you support that, you're as bad as they are. And Sancho's no different. And Danielle's dating him. She's leaving her son behind to go be with him. She left that fucking guy, Gemini guy, to be with him. Fucking sick.
I forgot they were dating. Yes, sorry, go ahead.
Gen X says that she thinks it's more like a riverboat, like those gambling ones on the Mississippi.
Yeah,
that makes it even more funny.
So
Didn't she say she had a gambling problem at one time?
So what they do is some of these boats, and I've never been on one in South Carolina, but
I've been on one in Mississippi. I've been on one.
I wouldn't.
And I gambled.
So what happens is once the boat is out 9 miles, it's in international water. So what the boat will do is it's a dining cruise that takes you out. It's not like it's going to go around for 7 days, but she might be. And then they house these fucking people. She's going to be with this. You and I both know that's never going to happen.
No.
I find it funny that she calls it a cruise ship. I'm sorry. It got big wheels in the back and the water. It pushes it through.
Belle, give her some credit.
I am.
I'm being sarcastic. Give her some credit. She probably thinks it is a cruise ship.
I don't know if I'm being mean.
It's been 14 weeks and she finally has a job application. I mean,
am I being mean? Crazy Brad? I don't mean to be mean.
No. I'm just saying, give her, let her have her own little fantasy world. I mean, let her believe what she wants.
Oh my God. I look, I don't know. You know, there was so much. Barbara Buffalo. I don't know if I said hello to you earlier. I think you were here. I don't know. There was so much, but all right, guys, listen. It's been 3 hours. Bob, are you going on now?
Yes, I will set up a YouTube. Give me about 15 minutes. I'll be on.
All right,
good.
and I'll plug
you,
my
Bell. I'll let
phone
you go, Bell. And Crazy Brad, I don't want to see you over on Bob's at all. Bye.
Thank
be
you,
there.
Jim. Thank you, Christine.
I will be there.
Okay,
Yep,
guys.
of course you will. Thank you, Bob. I'll see you. Crazy Brat, love you. Everybody
Okay,
in
love
chat,
you
thank
too.
you. And I will always let everybody have a voice. Gemma's journey.
And that's what we
adore you.
appreciate you. We appreciate you for that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Gemma's journey, adore you. Poor house of his name. I think this is the second time this poor guy came up and there was some bullshit going on. And he's just like, right. He's used to our normal just ha 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 ha. This poor guy.
Good night, everybody in chat.
I haven't been on, so I feel bad. Am I missing anybody? Who else was on? Even Noel, Adele, Cluckers. Who else am I missing? Bob. Well, everybody in chat. Everybody have a wonderful night, and I appreciate you all. Good night. Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Look, I'm ready to press the wrong